Holidays to all of you. Arlie Johnson with you along with Alex Reed as the Jacksonville Icemen are set to host the Savannah Ghost Pirates tonight. And in the process, Jacksonville looking to make it a 7-game winning streak. That would be their second longest in their franchise's history if they get the dub tonight against Savannah. We'll have your opening face-off in just a couple of moments. But first, let's bring you down to ice level where we will have the singing of your national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
We are set for a great one tonight in downtown Jacksonville. The Icemen coming in winners of 6 straight, 14-9 their overall record. And Alex, as for Savannah, they are a team moving in the opposite direction. They had a phenomenal start in their inaugural season, but they've fallen apart in some hard times. They are winless in their last 5. Goal scoring is tough for them to come by right now.
Yeah, it really is. And I guess right now it's welcome to the ECHL, right? You know, your lineup changes. They had a lot of guys from the American Hockey League down. Now the call-ups is starting to happen, the injuries are starting to happen, and now your scoring starts to deplete. And all the teams go through this in the ECHL. I'm certain Rick Bennett will get his team through this rough patch, but right now goals are tough to come by. This is a team that has not scored a lot of goals here. I believe we talked about it was 7 of the last 9 games, 2 goals or less. That's not going to get the job done here. Meanwhile, you got the Icemen, who was having a tough time scoring goals for a little bit, but now here since the win streak's going on, goals are starting to go in a little bit more frequently.
For the Icemen, though, a lot of that, almost all of it, was against the Mountain Division of the Utah Grizzlies and the Tulsa Oilers. Can they do it in division? The Icemen have struggled in the division.
Right.
That's what is at stake tonight. As the puck is down, your referee this evening is Austin O'Rourke, and we are underway. Thank you so much for being with us tonight on flowhockey.tv and, of course, on Mixler as the Ghost Pirates take it into the offensive zone. Looking to center from behind the net is Logan Drevich. Taking the puck away, Luca Hino for the Icemen. Savannah comes into forecheck. They will knock the puck down deep. Fighting for it for the Icemen is Luke Martin, who's had a great stretch of hockey for Jacksonville. Still tied up behind the Jacksonville net. Starting goaltender tonight for the Icemen is Olaf Lindbaum as the Ghost Pirates get a sharp angle shot away. Save made by Lindbaum. Rebound comes to the half wall for Logan Drevich. He'll reverse it to the far side, and tipping in from the blue line is Brandon Estes. That was a good opening shift from the Ghost Pirates. Jacksonville still struggles to clear the zone, and the Ghost Pirates play it in deep again. As they get a line change, Jacksonville just trying to get the puck out of the zone. Very dangerous pass. They finally get it out into the Ghost Pirate end inside the blue line. But a good, strong shift to start things off for Savannah. And here they come again. Shot block from Skinner was a good one there from Jacksonville as Hunter Skinner got his leg in the way. And now it's Skinner carrying it ahead for Luke Lynch to the left side. Jacksonville is onside. Wrist shot deflects high over the glass, and it comes out of play. Faceoff will be in the Ghost Pirate end with 18:38 to go in the first. We have our first stoppage, and we are scoreless here in Jacksonville. Savannah, Reader, you made note of this. Shots for and shots against for them. They light up the shot scoreboard with the best of them. top 5 in the league in both, which is good in one way, but not good in the other.
Yeah, looking at Savannah here, shots for, their average per game, 5th best in the league at 35. That's an impressive number. But then when you look at shots allowed per game, they are dead last in the league, allowing just under 39 shots against per game. That's an unbelievable number. That's quite a swing. There's no doubt about it. It kind of shows a number of things, but that's a lot of shots to be allowing there, without question.
Despite that, Savannah's goaltending, and they've had a trio kind of similar to the Icemen have had this year. Their trio has performed very, very well, despite their record of 9, 10, and 4 on the year. Puck is in the neutral zone. Jacksonville tries to tap it into the Ghost Pirate end. They do. Nolan Valou, the veteran player, formerly with Orlando. Loose puck in the neutral zone, and the Icemen come away with it. It is Lodermeyer tapping it deep. And Brent Peterson, coming off an injury for Savannah, works it around the back end, moving into the forecheck is Lodermeyer. Couldn't quite get a stick on it. Savannah slow to get it to the blue line, and they do not clear it out yet. Sal Haney gets a piece of it. This is Matt Sal Haney's first home game for the Icemen since opening night against Orlando. Came back for those past weekend series against Tulsa, had a big goal, game-winning goal, in fact, on Saturday night in Tulsa in a 3-0 victory. He had the first goal of the game, but it wasn't until the third period when that goal happened from Sal Haney. And I know he is thrilled to be back on home ice again as Savannah works it in front. Drevich couldn't handle the pass. It was knocked away by Jacksonville. There's a big save by Lindbaum as Swetlikoff gets the shot away right between the hash marks. Jacksonville does not want to allow those kind of shots in the house, and Lindbaum is there to deny and also hold on to that rebound.
Yeah, and the Icemen don't usually allow a lot of shots from that area there. It's not an area that they usually give up, but they did right there. Great scoring chance there for Savannah to try to get something going, but again, a big save by Lindbaum coming off a great game on Saturday night, and after seeing the first couple of shots there, including that one, looking pretty poised so far here in the early going.
Well, he played sensational hockey. Olaf Lindbaum did on Saturday, earning the shutout. I believe it was 24 saves in that performance, and then another kick save and a beauty from Lindbaum with the right leg. Rebound comes to the right point. Savannah, again, a good start for them on the road. They played well against Jacksonville in Jacksonville the last time these two teams met up. Savannah earning the 3-2 victory on that one. Jacksonville gets a steal on this centering pass. Trying to work it up ahead is Brendan Harris. He is back from an illness, and good to have him in the lineup. He missed the trip to Tulsa as the Ghost Pirates now try to play it out of their own end. Drevich has his pocket picked by Craig Martin, who is also back in Jacksonville. Welcome back, Marty, the sniper, as he has his first home game of the season after spending the early part of the year in Slovakia, right? Was it Slovakia?
It was Slovakia,
I thought
yeah.
so. Last year's leading scorer has returned for the Icemen. Puck deflects over the bench and out of play. Nico Blotchman gets a hit on, I believe, Tim Theocharidis after the whistle. He was just signed by Savannah yesterday, and if you know the name, if you follow the Icemen last year even, you would know the name. He played for the South Carolina Stingrays last year. To say he is a pest would be very much understating things, and
Already pesty right now.
already chirping at everything on the ice. He's on the ice right now, and we'll see how the Icemen play it. Jacksonville is without some key physical bodies with no Jacob Friend and no Travis Howe. Congratulations to Howie. He got the call up to the American Hockey League to the AHL's San Diego Gulls. So best of luck there, and a big hit by Brodzinski on Blotchman. And Blotchman, you know he's going to go after Brodzinski. Lynch steps in, linesman steps in, and a good clean hit there by Easton Brodzinski, but it's Savannah with the puck. Save made by Lindbaum. Rebound comes for Howarchuk for Jacksonville. He'll leave it for Theocharidis, backhanding it up the wall. It is Lodermeyer. Good touch pass to Howarchuk, and here come the Icemen into the zone. Nazarian, right circle, leaves it into the corner for Lodermeyer. He'll cycle it down low. Nazarian gets a piece of it, tries to tap it free. Bouncing puck again goes into the near side corner. Squirts loose, and Jacksonville's got it. Skinner with a drive off the post to the far side. Hansen saw it very late for Savannah. He beat the goaltender, just couldn't get it off the iron, and as the Ghost Pirates play it out, this will be no icing. They say there's a deflection. So we will play on. Hunter Skinner around the back of his net, outlets it for Lodermeyer. To the right side, it's Jacob Hammaker, who had his first pro goal over the weekend in Tulsa as well, and is playing so well for the Icemen.
Boy, Skinner's just got such a good, clean, hard shot. Took that one there, rang off the pipe there, and He's been finding success here lately, but that was a big-time bomb there.
Good outlet pass for the Icemen. Panetta to Brown taking it into the zone. Bouncing puck. Where's it going to go? Loose at the blue line. Savannah comes away with it. They'll clear it. And the Icemen step up with Jacob Panetta at his own line. 14:35 to go in period number 1. We are still scoreless. Good flow to this game. Not many shots on goal, but some good flow. Jacksonville's netminder Olaf Lindbaum has made one great save. And Jacksonville has had one great chance that banked off the post. Savannah plays it down low. Luca Hano behind his own net. He's been playing well as also, I believe, for Jacksonville. Sending Brendan Harris up the right side. Jacksonville is onside. Harris takes a hit up high from Kaufman. Kaufman leading it ahead, and it is played away by Drevich. Good hit from the Iceman and Craig Martin as Jacksonville takes it in their own zone. It's Luke Martin this time. No relation, if you're wondering, for the two Martins for Jacksonville. Craig Martin takes it over the blue line. That is offside, and we will have a stoppage with 13:51 to go in the first period. Good start to this one as we are scoreless. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 35th season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to recognize the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, exclusive signage provider; AthleticKnit, official jersey supplier; Baron Rings, official championship ring supplier; Bellevue University, official higher education partner; BFL Canada Insurance and Sutton Special Risk, sponsors of the 2023 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony; Kraft 1861, exclusive CBD partner; Dash, official mobile auction platform; The Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider; FanSaves, official digital couponing platform; Flow Sports, exclusive streaming provider; Howie's Hockey Tape, official hockey tape and lace provider; In Glasgow, exclusive puck provider; Miracle Fresh, official odor eliminator; and Warrior, exclusive on-ice equipment provider and title sponsor of the 2023 ECHL All-Star Classic. Catch all of the ECHL action live in high definition by logging on to flowhockey.tv.
Shots on goal in the early going, 4-0 for Savannah, but Jacksonville's had a great chance also, hitting the post. Icemen have the puck behind their own net. Easton Brodzinski, who just had a great body check on Nico Blochman on his last shift. Puck goes back deep behind the Icemen cage.
Well, Blochman just wiped out, lost an edge, went into the boards. He went in feet first. Good to see that he didn't go in feet first and didn't do any damage, but boy, he did. Lost his edge there and went crashing into the boards and got up pretty quickly, though.
Some of the fans out here wondering if he knows how to skate as Jacksonville plays it around the wall. And there is Blochman first on the puck. He'll play it into the corner. Jacksonville possesses in their own zone. It's Cockrell for Theocharidis. Rink wide. Ben Howarchuk from the red line will chip it in. Matt Salhaney, tons of speed from Salhaney, moves in on the forecheck, looks to force the turnover, very nearly did. It does play it into the opposite corner where Victor Hadfield steps in and gets the puck free for Salhaney. Salhaney left circle, he'll take the sharp angle shot, save made by Hansen, no rebound. And I don't mind that play at all from Salhaney, even if it's a low percentage shot to score. You never know where that puck's gonna squirt if it goes anywhere. It didn't work out that time, but I have no problem with the play.
Yeah, your low circle area. Again, it's not the angle maybe you're looking for. He didn't really have much elsewhere to skate with it, so he just get it on goal. And the Iceman, that's the first shot on net as it turns out. But, again, you never know if the rebound pops out. There was some traffic on the other side. Again, you never know. Just get it on goal and good things can happen.
2-on-1 for the Ghost Pirates right off the draw. Swetlikoff with a shot. Deflected away by Panetta. Excellent play defensively by number 15 in white for Jacksonville. Savannah unable to get a centering feed away, and here comes Jacksonville in transition. Hadfield to the right for Lodermeyer. Jacksonville is onside. Centering pass right through the blue paint. Deflects away. Shot deflected wide by Hadfield off the shot from Skinner. It is Hadfield now behind the Savannah net. Plays it up high for Panetta. Cross ice, Skinner back for Panetta. Fakes the shot. Hadfield with a wrister. It goes over the crossbar. Lodermeyer with a centering pass. That's knocked away to the blue line. Held in by Hunter Skinner. Skinner stick handles away from a man. He'll play it down low, and stick handling still with it is Skinner. Turns away from a man and looks for some space. Into the high slot. It is Panetta. Excellent shift here from Jacksonville. Skinner, top of the right circle now, and he mans his spot at the right point. Centering feed deflected away. Comes back to the blue line. Hadfield holds it in. Cross ice for Skinner. He's got space. The shot on net right into the logo of Hansen, who will hold on to it and take the face off.
That's a good shift there by that bunch. Good work around the boards, around the perimeter there. A couple of good centering feeds. Unfortunately, they caught guys on the backhands. They couldn't really get a quick shot off, but just great work, communicating and winning the battles there, and eventually opening up that lane for that big shot by Skinner to get on goal.
Line change for Jacksonville. Brendan Harris, Aaron Azarian, and Jacob Hammaker up front. Jacksonville wins the draw, but they can't do anything with it. Savannah comes away. They're breaking out with a 3-on-2. Their transition game we saw last time is very, very good. They can go from defense to offense in a hurry, and they very nearly did there. They had a previous 2-on-1 just a minute or two ago also. Icemen with the puck now in their own zone. Indirect feed, Martin to Nazarian. He'll rim it around, comes all the way to the far side for Hammaker. Down low it is Harris trying to center. Knocks it away from one man, gets it right back, feeds it to the line for Martin. To the left side, Luca Hinault. Martin gets it back at the right. Luke Martin, right side, looks for a shooting lane. Throws it in front, deflected just wide. Didn't miss by much. Comes off the wall for Hinault. Hinault underneath for Nazarian. Centering pass, great save by Hansen on the forehand from Hammaker, who was bidding for his second goal. As it's cleared away by Savannah, and the Icemen right back in. They are onside. Harris rimming it around behind the net. Excellent work there. It's Nazarian behind the net on his backhand. Feeds it in front. Hammaker jams at it. Comes up high. Garrett Cockrell just onto the ice. For Martin at the right side, who has had a long shift now for Jacksonville. Cockrell with a one-timer. That is blocked by Savannah and skated out of the zone by the Ghost Pirates, Tyler Adams. And the Icemen looking very good now in these last few minutes. Icemen have it in their own zone now. It is Lynch trying to clear it away. Rink wide, comes off the boards, comes to Martin. Martin looks to beat a man wide, and he does. Right wing side, he's got Lynch with him. He'll feed it for Lynch behind the net, trying to work it back for Martin. Couple of men collide, and the Icemen come away with Christopher Brown up high for Theocharidis. Theocharidis cannot find a shooting lane. Brown from the center point. Shot is deflected wide by Martin as he was bidding for his first goal for the season. Good hit by Martin as well as the Ghost Pirates come away with the puck, and they'll skate through center. It is Spencer Noss to the left side. Onside is Savannah. They cannot get the centering feed away from Dallas Como, and Jacksonville gets the steal, and playing it ahead is Garrett Cockrell, and out to the Savannah line. 9:33 to go in the first period. Fast-moving first period, scoreless thus far, and no penalties either. Nolan Valou for Savannah. Skates behind the Jacksonville net. The defenseman activates, tries to center. It's deflected by Theocharidis. Brent Peterson gets it back for Savannah. Tries the wraparound, and Lindbaum is there to deny. Peterson gets it back, centering feed. Lindbaum is there, and he scoops it up, and will take the draw as we go to break. 9:12 to go in period number one. We got a good one started here. 0-0 between Jacksonville and Savannah. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
Don't forget, this game is being streamed live around the world today. Go to flowhockey.tv to catch all of the Icemen action and archived footage of the event. Flow Hockey is the live streaming home for the Icemen. Get the Flow Sports iOS and Android apps to watch the event live and on the go. Upgrade to a pro subscription, and you can gain access to premium content on all Flow Sports sites. This includes more than 1,000 live events, original documentaries, exclusive training, and technique videos, and much more. Follow Flow Hockey on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to get the latest news and updates from the Icemen and other upcoming Flow Hockey events. Flowhockey.tv, the new streaming home of the Jacksonville Icemen and the ECHL.
With Alex Reed, Arlie Johnson with you. I almost said I was with myself, but no, it's with Alex Reed this time, not with me. Thank you so much for being with us tonight. Big division matchup here as Jacksonville looks to make it 7 wins in a row. That would be their second longest win streak in team history.
Yes.
Reader, I believe they also had a 6-game streak last year to go with a 9-game streak.
Yeah, that's correct. The team was pretty streaky in parts last season. But yeah, the team record is 9. And you're right, the Icemen, if they can get 7, then that'll be the second longest. Not too bad.
Faceoff is in Jacksonville's end. It ends up out of play, going off the netting. And just to continue to talk about the streak right now, yes, Jacksonville has had a 6-game streak. Yes, they are playing well. The first game of this streak was an overtime win, but the 5 games in a row, all against Mountain Division opponents, were all multi-goal victories in regulation. But the Icemen have not been able to do that against South Division opponents. That's why I think this stretch right now, this is game 1 of a 3-3 for Jacksonville in 3 different cities at that. And I would love for Jacksonville, 1, to continue the win streak, of course, but you want to see them win these games in regulation as well. They have really struggled winning in the opening 60 minutes against South Division foes.
Yeah, no, that's, I mean, it's so true. I mean, and just a testament of really how good this division is in general. It's not easy, and Nick Luco tells the players all the time, you got to play 60 minutes because teams are too good in this division to take a period or 2 off. It's just not going to end well for you.
Savannah comes into the zone. Swetlikoff tries to center, knocked away by Jacksonville. Here come the Icemen in transition. Hadfield one-on-one, trying to work on Skio. He beats him, gets the shot away, missed it just wide to the glove side, but what a move. That's Hadfield, typically a defenseman, working on a pretty good defenseman himself in Darian Skio. But he beat him for a good, clean shot.
That was a nice move there by Hadfield.
In the slot, Brodzinski gets an opportunity that was blocked in front. Excellent setup there from Jacksonville, and the Icemen have it again. Left circle, it is Brown, centering feed, high tip, just goes wide as Martin had activated from the blue line, and Savannah is on their heels right now. They do clear it out. They'll tap it into their own zone for Brent Peterson, who will play it into the Jacksonville bench. I'm not sure if he crossed the blue line or not. I believe it's going to be a neutral zone face-off here. Excellent opportunities being set up here from Jacksonville. I like the way they're playing right now.
Yeah, you know, early on, it took them a while to get some shots. I think almost 6-7 minutes for them to get that first shot on goal. But once they did, the opportunities have started to open up. And they've been really good chances here. And not all of them have gotten on goal either. So, I mean, they're flirting around the area, but they're getting themselves in position. That play by Martin to activate, as you mentioned, to get there in the slot. That was a nice redirect. That could have gone either way.
Jacksonville right back into the zone, comes around the wall. It goes to the Ghost Pirates. Immediately taken away. Christopher Brown, good back check. And the Icemen recoil inside their own blue. It's Luke Martin for Luca Hano. Harris tried to center at the blue line. It was tipped away, and here come the Ghost Pirates again in transition. Right circle, shot deflected, and it goes in. What a horrible break that was. It was a great play by Luke Martin to deflect the shot, but it popped like a pop-up over the shoulder of Lindbaum, who wasn't able to reach across. It was on his blocker side. If it was on his glove side, maybe he's got a shot, but it's across the opposite shoulder, and it ends up going under the crossbar and into the net. It's 1-0 Savannah on some puck luck from the Ghost Pirates.
Yeah, it was that. I was just watching the replay there, and you could see that he expected that shot to come in off the glove, but then it just kind of like knuckled or changed at the last second, and he had to readjust. He had already committed to trying to make the save with his glove, try to get his shoulder up to get a piece of it. It definitely kind of changed its course and direction there along the way, and then just kind of popped in. But that's a nice little fortuitous skip into the net that time for the Ghost Pirates. But you know what? They'll take it. A team that's had a tough time scoring, they'll get them however they can take them right now.
And if you're Jacksonville, you can't worry about it. You're playing very well. I would just continue doing the same things. They even played that goal well. It just didn't go their way. It was a good play by Luke Martin. Absolutely nothing that Olaf Lindbaum could have done about that one.
Yeah, just again, a tough break there for Jacksonville in that case. He just trying to play at the glove, and it decided we're going to go around the blocker area here, trying to get it up quickly. It's a very tough play for a goalie to adjust to and make it the last second like that.
Icemen have the puck in their own end, trailing by 1 now. Garrett Cockrell sends Jacob Hammaker up the left wing side. 2-on-4 for the moment. Hammaker's just waiting for a line change to continue. He'll rim it around. He does get by one man. Skinner steps in, and the Icemen get the puck in the offensive end. Skinner looking for Hammaker. Knocked away, and Savannah comes away with the puck. Skating up the right wing is Tyler Adams. He'll get to the red line before tossing it behind the Jacksonville net. 6:29 to go in period number 1. Ghost Pirates on top, 1-0. That was Vincent Marlowe's 9th goal of the year. And Savannah gets a steal at center. Good hit by Skinner on Brent Peterson. Peterson keeps the puck in the zone, however. Tries to play it up high, but Brodzinski was there to read it. Jacksonville's got a 3-on-2 if they recognize it. Brodzinski left circle. He's got space. He puts it off the side of the net. Tries to center again as looks like the man is hurt for Jacksonville. That is Ben Howarchuk holding his shoulder as Savannah cannot get the puck out of their zone just yet, but the concern right now for Jacksonville is Ben Howarchuk. We have a penalty coming as well. That's on Savannah, delayed call. Icemen have it in the offensive zone with a glove and stick on the ice from Ben Howarchuk. It is Luke Martin to the blue line. Hano steps by one man. Luca Hinault tries to work it back to the line, finds Luke Martin. Martin with a shot towards goal. It's deflected. The Icemen's now 6-on-5 on the ice. Right pointed is Luke Martin. Cross ice for Hinault. Hinault into the corner. Centering feed. Unable to get a stick on it there was Hammaker. The Icemen hold it in the zone. Left point. Hinault looks for a shot pass. Harris is there. Score! 1-1 as Harris finishes off a brilliant feed from Luca Hinault and slips it under the pad from a sharp angle, and we are all square at 1.
Yeah, I thought Hinault was going to signal shoot that time. It was kind of a slap pass down low to Harris, who buried it. This is while the delayed penalty was going on, so it was 6-on-5 action. Beautiful play there by Jacksonville, camping out. I mean, he threaded the needle on that pass, got it past the defender, and Harris able to bang it home from a sharp angle himself, no less. And now the Icemen tie it up here on the delayed penalty. Great job.
So the Icemen, who have been wonderful on the power play this year, that won't count as a power play goal, but it was 6-on-5 on the ice. And it's good to see Brendan Harris get on the scoreboard as well. He has struggled with the goal scoring this year, and here's Joe Massa with your goal call.
Scoring his 3rd goal of the season, number 83, Brendan Harris. Assisted by number 28, Luca Hinault. And number 7, Luke Martin. Time to go, 14 minutes, 40 seconds. Once again, your Iceman goal.
Thank you so much, Joe. Jacksonville now all tied up at 1 apiece. And that was just over 2 minutes after the initial goal. We have a linesman that is hurt right now. That is Cole Rui, who is down. Also noticing at the moment that right now we have 2 referees and 1 linesman. I'm just noticing that right now. Two officials out there with the orange armbands only.
Yeah.
So they are going with 2. I thought there was only 1 for tonight, but they've added a 2nd official.
Yeah, they definitely did. It's definitely a late addition because it wasn't on the initial ECHL scorebook here.
I think it's John Lindner. So Rui is back up on his feet, and I think he is okay. Very concerned for the Icemen, however, about Ben Howardchuk and his shoulder, and hopefully he is going to be all right. 4:54 to go in period number 1. It is a 1-1 hockey game. Love the response from Jacksonville after giving up a tough luck goal to just continue doing what they were doing for about the previous 5 to 6 minutes prior to that. Because they had definitely held the edge in play for about the last 5 minutes or so. They really had Savannah on their heels, and they just continued. They didn't let a bad bounce goal affect them, and they get a 6-on-5 goal with the delayed penalty. Brendan Harris's 3rd goal of the year, Luca Hinault and Luke Martin assist, and now that we have 2 Martins, we have to write things down with L Martin or C Martin and those kind of things. Luke Martin continues his torrid pace, now up to 19 points on the season as we are back in play. Puck is at the Icemen blue line. Thea Charitis knocks it high into the air, ends up going off the dasher and belongs to Jacksonville. It is Sal Haney looking to go wide on Corcoran. He'll take it into the offensive end, feeds it up high. It is Hadfield there. Hadfield to the left side. Thea Charitis has some space. He'll take it. Slap shot. Score! Tim Thea Charitis puts the Icemen on top 2-1. Savannah gave him room. He recognized it, close to the top of the circle, and let one rip. It's Thea Charitis' 1st goal of the season. Beat Hansen cleanly to the glove side. I don't think there was a screen there either. I think that was just mano a mano. Here's my shot, try and stop it, and he couldn't. And the Icemen have their first lead at 2-1. So goals 51 seconds apart, and here's Joe Massa again.
Your 2nd Iceman goal, scoring his 1st goal of the season, number 23, Tim Theocharitis. Assisted by number 4, Victor Hatfield, and number 39, Matt Salhaney. Time to goal, 15 minutes, 31 seconds.
Thank you, Joe. Victor Hadfield and Matt Salhaney assist on the 1st goal of the year from Tim Theocharitis. Savannah back in the offensive end looking to steal his Hammaker. He cannot get it away. Shot goes wide of the net. from Estes, and it comes off the wall up high for Jacksonville. Into the zone is Nazarian. He beats his man wide, cuts to the net. Power move, and it's tipped away by Thompson at the last moment. As Jacksonville is really feeling good about their game right now. Como tries to play it out and does to center ice, no further. Panetta slams it around the wall. Estes drops it behind the net. Lodermeyer is there. He's first on the puck, centering pass, nobody home. Jacksonville was in the middle of a line change, and they couldn't get there in time. Savannah clears it away. No icing here. Icemen have it behind their own net. Good break out of the zone by Panetta for Easton Brodzinski. Panetta had a double team. Redirect, it went off a stanchion and just went wide of the net. Talk about what would have been a good bounce for Jacksonville that time. It nearly went in from center ice off of a stanchion. Savannah comes away with the puck, and they will clear it out. Some anxious moments there for the Ghost Pirates. As Jacksonville has it back in their own end, it is Panetta avoiding some pressure. Moves it cross ice for Craig Martin. He is onside. Martin at the right side, cross ice. Brodzinski snapshot over the crossbar. Good setup there by Martin. Skinner loses control of the puck, but it does come out to center ice for Jacksonville. And the Icemen are right back onside. Harris, center point. Tries to flip it to Martin at the right circle. Wrist shot on goal. Save is made. No rebound, but the Icemen are playing very well right now. 7 shots now for Jacksonville. 6 for Savannah. You would think that the shot differential would be much different, but the Ghost Pirates did have the first 4 shots on goal tonight. Actually, seems like Jacksonville has more than 7 shots on goal, but we'll take the 2-1 lead either way. Face-off will be to the left of Darian Hansen. Hansen's numbers, by the way, very good going into this game. He only has 5 decisions. He's only 3-2 on the year, 8 games played. Goals against average, though, 2.54. Save percentage, 92.8, which is wonderful. Jacksonville gets a shot towards goal. It is blocked. Comes to the right point. Martin cross ice for Hanaud. Hanaud tries to stick handle away from Drevich. He'll play it into the corner. Sal Haney for Hadfield. Hadfield turns away. Got hit from behind. No call. Comes loose to the circle. Savannah skates away from one man. They'll drop it back down low for Nolan Valou. Crowd wanted a call on that one, but we will play on. No power plays yet in this game. There was going to be one, but Jacksonville scored on the delayed penalty, 6-on-5 instead. Now it's the Icemen with the puck in their own zone. Hanaud just got it away for Brown. To the left side, it is Hadfield. Up the middle, Sal Haney with space, 3-on-2 Icemen. Sal Haney with Brown trailing. Brown has it, shot on net, save and gobbled up by Hansen. And the draw will come to his right as he scoops it up with his glove. A little bit of a skirmish after the whistle. Nothing much to speak of. Of course, Nico Blotchman involved there for Savannah. Not sure if the Icemen will want to engage with him or not. So the Icemen, after giving up the lead on Vincent Marlowe's wacky deflection goal, but the Icemen come right back with a pair of their own, just 51 seconds apart from one another. Brendan Harris and Tim Theocharidis, who put Jacksonville on top. Faceoff will be to the right of Hansen. They will drop it again. Jacksonville sends out Luke Lynch with Jacob Hammaker and Aaron Nazarian. At the blue line, it's Garrett Cockrell with Tim Theocharidis, who has the current go-ahead goal. Puck is down. It is clean. Nobody can get the handle to it yet. It slips into the corner, and the Ghost Pirates come away. Estes for Nas. Estes gets it back on the give and go. He'll get the red line and knock it in, cross corner. Jacksonville tries to clear it away. Nas gets the puck. Around the wall we go to the far side. Savannah plays it down low. Centering pass knocked away by the Icemen. Good work defensively. It is Lynch up the right side for Hammaker. Takes a hit. Tries to get it to Nazarian. Foot race for the puck. Nazarian could not get it away from Estes. They actually both overskated the puck. Estes just took the body there. Puck is bottled up in the neutral zone. Lynch has it for the Icemen. Right wing side, tries to step to the outside, finds Nazarian. Nazarian looks for a trailer, goes to Cockrell at the right point. Garrett Cockrell, cross ice, Skinner with a one-timer. Knuckles towards goal, covered up by Hansen. He did not get it cleanly. That puck was just stationary at the top of the blue paint, but nobody saw it until Hansen finally pounced on it. Now in the final minute of the first period, Jacksonville on top, 2-1. And we'll have a draw in the Ghost Pirate end. Icemen now out shooting Savannah 9-6. Derek Lodermeyer centers a line with Craig Martin and Easton Brodzinski. At the blue line, it's Jacob Panetta with Hunter Skinner. And Jacksonville has it. Tried to feed it up high, but it went off the boards a little too lively, and it got by Panetta back into the Jacksonville end. Panetta chases it down. He'll knock it off the end boards for Skinner. Skinner sets up Brodzinski. He gets it out to center ice, but no further than that. Swetlikoff knocks it back in. Deflected puck. Savannah's got it in the offensive end. Shot on net. Save is made. Routine stop there from Lindbaum on Marshall Moyes. But it will be a draw on the Jacksonville end with 25.3 seconds on the clock. Coming up in the first intermission, we're going to have your ECHL Plays of the Week, as brought to you by David Fine of the Iowa Heartlanders. Also give you a quick look at the ECHL scoreboard for tonight. Got a handful of games this evening, 8 games in all. As the Icemen win the draw, do they clear it out? Yes, a very late call, but the right call. It went over the blue line just barely. Valou tried to flip it on net from there, but they did blow the play dead. And by the way, Cole Rui is fine after he was spilled. This is the linesman Cole Rui. He was spilled a couple of minutes ago, but he is okay. And the faceoff is at center ice. Savannah has it. 16 seconds to go in the period. Ghost Pirates play it behind the Jacksonville net. Panetta slips away from one man, feeds it up to the right side. The Icemen maybe have one last shot offensively. Salhaney from center. He'll play it in deep. 4 seconds to go. Jacksonville will not be able to get there. Time will expire, and the Icemen will gladly take a lead after one period of play, especially after giving up the opening goal on a crazy bounce for Vincent Marlowe to put Savannah on top 1-0. But the Icemen respond very quickly. Brendan Harris is third of the year from Luca Hano and Luke Martin, and Tim Theocharidis with his first of the season for the Icemen. Victor Hadfield and Matt Salhaney get the assist. Those 2 goals for Jacksonville just 51 seconds apart. Jacksonville did outshoot Savannah 9-7 in that first period, and of course they have the lead now at 2-1 after one period of play. Entertaining opening 20 minutes as well. Penalty-free game thus far, but lots of opportunities. I think the 9 shots for Jacksonville really doesn't tell the story. Plenty of shots for them that either went wide, were blocked, in one case that hit the post. Hunter Skinner had a shot that glanced off the far post early in the game. But the Icemen looking good early on, showing why they are the team that has momentum with a 6-game winning streak, whereas Savannah showing right now why they are struggling right now. Struggling to score despite their goal. Winless in their last 5. They have scored 1 or 0 goals in 6 of their last 9 games. And with that, let's bring you downstairs. Alex Reed is going to be joined by Tim Theocharidis.
Presented by All Pro Heating and Air.
All right, fans, I'm here with Iceman defenseman Tim Theocharidis. Got your first pro goal there in that first period. Just what's it feel like? And just talk a little about getting that first one under your belt.
Yeah, it's nice, obviously. Hattie made a good play there, came down the wall and just took a shot on net. Been trying to do that all year, and it finally got past the goalie.
Guys responded nicely in that first period. They got the first goal, kind of an interesting goal, a bit of a deflection, but you responded. You guys kept pushing. Now you have the lead. Just your thoughts on how that period ended for you.
Yeah, it's obviously a tough bounce. Marty may have had a good stick, and unfortunately the puck will rainbow into the net. But just going to keep snapping around, get pucks deep, finish checks, and play hard.
All right, man. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
All right. That was Tim Theocharidis, Iceman defenseman, here for your intermission report.
Thank you to both of you, and yeah, I like what he said there. The Icemen are snapping the puck around right now. Good passing, good work in the offensive zone, good zone time, and they're getting results with it as well. Jacksonville has struggled at times offensively this year, but they are not right now, not just tonight, but over the last half dozen games. So things looking awful good for Jacksonville. They lead 2-1 after one period of play. We will take a break and return with your ECHL Plays of the Week. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Jacksonville Icemen Hockey on Mixlr and on FlowHockey.tv.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 35th season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to recognize the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, exclusive signage provider; AthleticKnit, official jersey supplier; Barron Rings, official championship ring supplier; Bellevue University, official higher education partner; BFL Canada Insurance and Sutton Special Risk, sponsors of the 2023 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony; Kraft 1861, exclusive CBD partner; Dash, official mobile auction platform; The Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider; FanSaves, official digital couponing platform; Flow Sports, exclusive streaming provider; Howie's Hockey Tape, official hockey tape and lace provider; In Glasgow, exclusive puck provider; Miracle Fresh, official odor eliminator; and Warrior, exclusive on-ice equipment provider and title sponsor of the 2023 ECHL All-Star Classic. Catch all of the ECHL action live in high definition by logging on to flowhockey.tv.
Don't forget, this game is being streamed live around the world today. Go to flowhockey.tv to catch all of the Icemen action and archived footage of the event. Flow Hockey is the live streaming home for the Icemen. Get the Flow Sports iOS and Android apps to watch the event live and on the go. Upgrade to a pro subscription and you can gain access to premium content on all Flow Sports sites. This includes more than 1,000 live events, original documentaries, exclusive training and technique videos, and much more. Follow Flow Hockey on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to get the latest news and updates from the Icemen and other upcoming Flow Hockey events. Flowhockey.tv, the new streaming home of the Jacksonville Icemen and the ECHL.
On the go, you own it. At Community First Credit Union, you can own it all. There's nobody quite like you, so be yourself and bank your way at Community First. Get free checking with rewards, your paycheck deposited a day early, and other benefits like Zelle, an easy way to pay family and friends for complete control of your money. Go ahead, own it. Add an account at justbeyourself.com. Community First Credit Union, just be yourself. Federally insured by NCUA. Terms and conditions apply.
The Jacksonville Icemen offer discounted tickets for groups of 10 or more. Whether it's a company outing, a group from your school or church, or just a gathering of friends, the Icemen can help you set up a night of fun at a discounted cost. Other benefits include an intermission ride on the popular Fan Zam, a post-game group photo, or take a shot on net after the game. Ticket fundraisers are also available. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at jacksicemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze.
Get into the game at Best Bet. Come experience the best in card games, hospitality, and fun at Best Bet Jacksonville, Orange Park, and St. Augustine. You don't have to be a poker pro to have an exciting time. Featuring card games of all limits and easy-to-learn games like Ultimate Texas Hold'em, 3-card poker, and Pai Gow. Wager on exciting simulcast races and enjoy delicious food and drinks. Our card rooms are open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 a.m. and 24 hours on Saturday and Sunday. Details at bestbetjacks.com.
The Jacksonville Icemen are always looking to give back to the communities of North Florida. The team offers a ticket fundraising program that many local nonprofits and schools and charitable organizations can take advantage of. The program is simple. Your organization sells tickets to an Icemen home game, and a portion of each ticket purchase will go directly to your cause. This is a fun and easy way to raise money and gain exposure for your organization or school. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or log on to jacksicemen.com.
When Smart Tools give you control, you own it. When you're confident in your decisions, you own it. When you're sure someone's got your back, you own it. At Community First Credit Union, you can own it all. With free digital banking, fewer fees, and a team that's ready to help, you're in control of your money so you can live your life your way. Go ahead and own it. Add an account today at justbeyourself.com. Community First Credit Union. Federally insured by NCUA.
from across America's premier AA hockey league. This is the ECHL Plays of the Week.
High slap shot, off the glove, and in! Now for the net, he scores! Right there, he scores! Slip that out to the blue line, shot, score! Shot, he scores! Scores! It's rewrite the record book! It's a hat trick. He skates in over the line, Deeks shoots, in the slot, shot, save, game is over!
Here on the ECHL Plays of the Week, this is voice of the Iowa Heartlanders, David Fine. As we get it going here, wishing you and your family and friends well this holiday season, and we have some spectacular plays to talk about from last week's action in the Premier AA. Well, first off, Steelheads goalie Remy Poirier, he's been one of the storylines for a first-place Steelheads team that seems to have a little bit of everything this year. Poirier was named ECHL Goaltender of the Week this week, a pair of victories last week over the Rapid City Rush. And on Wednesday night, made some tremendous glove saves, which included this one.
For Helgeson, up along for Iverson, trying to get a leg on Pudla. Back for Martin, his shot, glove save made by Poirier. Oh, he robs John Martin with the glove. And he hangs on for a face-off with 3:41 to go in the second to keep it a 2-0 Steelheads lead.
Cam McGuire on the call on the Steelheads Broadcast Network. The 21-year-old rookie goaltender is 7-1-1 on the season, 4th in the league in goals against and 5th in save percentage. Meanwhile, in Trois-Rivières, also a goaltending story. The Reading Royals got some help from Pat Nagel to secure a win over the Lions.
Now the Lions here with some space. To a shot. Nagel with the save off his right shoulder. Goes on to Nagel. Oh my goodness. He got a glove on it. Can you believe it? He scrolled to his left and dove and spiraled on his backside. He didn't double stack the pads on the ice. It was a double stack the pads in midair. You'll see that on the ECHL Plays of the Week next week.
Nagel's just 9 wins away from becoming second on the ECHL all-time goaltender win list and has won 7 of his last 8 starts. That's Eric Jessberger doing a great job on the call from the City of Positive Change, Reading, Pennsylvania. The Norfolk Admirals have had some promising young players make their mark early on this season, including rookie Brett Oderkirk. And on Saturday against Toledo, the Norwich University alum picked the pocket of a walleye defender at the blue line.
Kirk on the interception in his own blue line. Oderkirk comes in. Oderkirk scores! What an incredible individual effort from Brett Oderkirk. His 6th goal of the season. Goes upstairs on John Letherman. That's all about hustle, folks. That's what Jeff Carr likes. Boom. Over the glove of Letherman. 1-1.
That's Weston DeWitt with the call on the Admirals Broadcast Network. The Cincinnati Cyclones have taken their talents to the road, 4 games on their pre-Christmas trip, and the weather in the Midwest has looked quite frightful, especially with those freezing temperatures. Forward Zach Andrusiak is heating up and came up in the clutch against Indy on Saturday evening.
And the Fuel not far behind at 3rd. Andrusiak off the draw, win, scores! That's goals in 3 straight, and quickly on a power play, the Cyclones up 4-2, courtesy of Zach Andrusiak.
Andrusiak's power play goal was the game winner, a 1-goal win for Cincinnati against the Fuel, and Zach found the back of the net twice in the team's 5-4 win over Wheeling the next day. That was Andrew Mossbrooks with the call on the Cyclones Broadcast Network. Meanwhile, speaking of the Indy Fuel, they were on the right side of the coin against the Wheeling Nailers the other day. Wheeling scored twice to tie the game in the 3rd, but then Cam Hillis was the hero for the Fuel.
Andrew Balot along the left wing boards, in behind the net. Pionk feeds it out in front. Hillis scores! Nate Pionk took the puck below the goal line, and Hillis just posted up at the top of the crease at a quick catch and release. Beats Napier before the Wheeling goaltender can react. Cam Hillis has given the Fuel a 5-4 lead.
That's Andrew Smith on the Fuel Broadcast Network. Hillis eventually went on a 5-game goal-scoring streak, 16 points in 20 games since coming to Indy this season, and that goal was the game winner in a 6-4 victory. The Iowa Heartlanders have had a knack for the dramatic at home this season. In Iowa's last home game of the calendar year, Yuki Mura ensured Extreme Arena fans went home happy.
Tyler Bush and Yuki Mura, 2-on-2 rush over the line. Bush, Mura, lane, Deke shoots, goal line, he scores! What a goal! Yuki Mura, 27 seconds into overtime! Are you kidding me?
Mira has had a number of important goals to spur comebacks in his career, but that was his first overtime winner. And that's Chris Peters and I telling him like it is on Mediacom, MC22. Wheeling's David Drake, he's earned a reputation for being a great shutdown D-man in the Coast. But on Wednesday night in Indy, Drake did something special on the other end of the ice. He opened the scoring, and it was his first goal since November 2nd, 2019 against the Norfolk Admirals, a span of 1,138 days and 190 games.
Cliff Watson for Spencer Watson up the near side boards, not through David Drake, who lunges, keeps the play alive, shot, score! David Drake from the right side, slithered it all the way through and in. His first goal as a nailer with 4:32 to go in the first, puts Wheeling up 1-0.
And thanks again to DJ Abasala submitting the call on the Nailers Broadcast Network. History in Glens Falls, New York on Sunday afternoon. Got to finish it up this way. How about Maine Mariners netminder Francois Broussard? Maine was up by 2 over Adirondack in the game's final moments. So you know for a goal, you're up by 2, maybe take a shot. And Broussard thinking exactly that. He stopped a Thunder shoot-in and looked at the empty cage and fired. What happened next was history.
Up for Vidmar on the left wing side, flipping it towards Broussard. Here's Broussard. He's going to try again. Down the ice. Francois Broussard has scored a goal. Francois Broussard. He's the first Maine Mariner goaltender to score a goal. With 19 and a half seconds left, Broussard will skate down the handshake line. He has scored a goal. 5-2 Mariners.
Michael Keeley on the Mariners Broadcast Network describing just the 14th goalie goal in ECHL history and the first since C.J. Mott, currently of the Heartlanders, did it for the Quad City Mallards at the Fort Wayne Comets in 2017. Maine defeated Adirondack by 3. They completed the road sweep. And remarkably, love this one, third goal already of Broussard's hockey career. He scored 2 in the 2014-15 QMJHL season at the major junior level. Well, that's just going to about wrap it up here on the ECHL Plays of the Week. Happy holidays. We'll talk to you next time.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores!
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Dubin. Rebound!
Goosebump stuff. NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 35th season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to recognize the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, exclusive signage provider; AthleticNet, official jersey supplier; Barron Rings, official championship ring supplier; Bellevue University, official higher education partner; BFL Canada Insurance and Sutton Special Risk, sponsors of the 2023 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony; Kraft 1861, exclusive CBD partner; Dash, official mobile auction platform; The Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider; FanSaves, official digital couponing platform; Flow Sports, exclusive streaming provider; Howie's Hockey Tape, official hockey tape and lace provider; In Glasgow, exclusive puck provider; Miracle Fresh, official odor eliminator; and Warrior, exclusive on-ice equipment provider and title sponsor of the 2023 ECHL All-Star Classic. Catch all of the ECHL action live in high definition by logging on to flowhockey.tv.
Don't forget, this game is being streamed live around the world today. Go to flowhockey.tv to catch all of the Icemen action and archived footage of the event. Flow Hockey is the live streaming home for the Icemen. Get the Flow Sports iOS and Android apps to watch the event live and on the go. Upgrade to a pro subscription and you can gain access to premium content on all Flow Sports sites. This includes more than 1,000 live events, original documentaries, exclusive training and technique videos, and much more. Follow Flow Hockey on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to get the latest news and updates from the Icemen and other upcoming Flow Hockey events. Flowhockey.tv, the new streaming home of the Jacksonville Icemen and the ECHL.
On the go, you own it. At Community First Credit Union, you can own it all. There's nobody quite like you, so be yourself and bank your way at Community First. Get free checking with rewards, your paycheck deposited a day early, and other benefits like Zelle, an easy way to pay family and friends for complete control of your money. Go ahead, own it. Add an account at justbeyourself.com. Community First Credit Union, just be yourself. Federally insured by NCUA. Terms and conditions apply.
The Jacksonville Icemen offer discounted tickets for groups of 10 or more. Whether it's a company outing, a group from your school or church, or just a gathering of friends, the Icemen can help you set up a night of fun at a discounted cost. Other benefits include an intermission ride on the popular Fan Zam, a post-game group photo, or take a shot on net after the game. Ticket fundraisers are also available. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at jacksiceman.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze.
Get into the game at Best Bet. Come experience the best in card games, hospitality, and fun at Best Bet Jacksonville, Orange Park, and St. Augustine. You don't have to be a poker pro to have an exciting time. Featuring card games of all limits and easy-to-learn games like Ultimate Texas Hold'em, 3-card poker, and Pai Gow. Wager on exciting simulcast races and enjoy delicious food and drinks. Our card rooms are open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 a.m. and 24 hours on Saturday and Sunday. Details at bestbetjacks.com.
Arlie Johnson with Alex Reed. Thank you so much for being with us. Great start to this contest. Jacksonville has a 2-1 lead over the Savannah Ghost Pirates after one period of play. Quickly to the ECHL scoreboard right now. We'll start with the South Division game that matters most to Jacksonville as the Florida Everblades are hosting the Orlando Solar Bears. That is first place against last place right now, and Florida has the advantage. It is 1-0 with 5 minutes to go in the first period of that one. I should say, actually, Florida not in first place, though, as of last night, because Atlanta had a victory over South Carolina in overtime. So it is now the Atlanta Gladiators in first place by 1 point over both South Carolina and Florida.
Oh, just like we've been talking about, Arlie. I mean, it seems like every game in the South, the two teams participating come away with points. I mean, so, yeah, real quickly, teams are in this pack, and it's real quick, at night, it's changing nightly. And, the Everblades learned that real quick here just by dropping down from first to third just overnight. So it's a log jam, and you better keep pace because this South Division, it's going to leave you behind.
5 very good teams in the South, and even the 6th and 7th teams are no slouch.
No.
And there's going to be at least one, if not a couple of very good teams that will not even make the postseason. As Savannah gets a steal on the offensive end. It is Marlowe with a snapshot, and that went off the crossbar and ended up out of play. It skimmed the top of the crossbar as Jacksonville a little sloppy defensively, allowing a phenomenal opportunity from the Ghost Pirates.
Yeah, second time today they've tried to go in the middle, right in that slot area with a cross ice pass, and it got batted down both times. That time just off a hit pad, and it allowed Savannah to get set up an opportunity. And that's got to be very careful. That's something the Icemen are going to have to tighten up here. They've done a pretty good job defensively. They're pretty sound defensively, but those types of mistakes can be costly, and the Icemen have learned that the hard way several times this season when teams have been opportunistic on those chances. So,
draw will be to the left side of Jacksonville netminder Olaf Lindbaum. Derek Lodermeyer waiting for the drop of the puck against his numerical counterpart in Tyler Adams. Lodermeyer wins it. He had such a great stretch, including a Player of the Week honor from the ECHL. Jacksonville takes it into the offensive end, centering feed, shot towards goal, blocked in front. Then it comes back. Did that go in or did it get blocked as Lodermeyer had the chance? I don't know how that puck didn't go in, but we stay 2-1 as the puck goes into the Jacksonville end now. Two wonderful opportunities from the Icemen, and neither of them made it in. Hansen made one great save. The second one, I don't know what happened. Was it the defender for Savannah? Maybe, I'm not sure. Meanwhile, back to play. Jacksonville taps it out of their own zone. We've got a whistle and a stoppage with 18:47 to go in the second.
Parallax angle.
You came back with the parallax angle, reader.
That's right. That's what happened. It was parallax angle.
Inside joke from a few years ago. For those who don't follow us on a regular basis, and how dare you not follow us on a regular basis.
That's right.
Go look it up, kids.
The parallax angle, it's a thing.
It's a thing.
And it can take a goal away. There's no doubt about it. It did to the Icemen a couple years ago.
It most certainly did as Jacksonville clears out of their end. Puck skimmers into the Ghost Pirate end. Phillips is on it first around the back wall for Skio. Skio tries to clear out. It is blocked there by Jacksonville. Good work by Panetta, only to give it back up to Savannah and comes out to center ice. Svetlikov gives it up to Skinner, who's playing well defensively and offensively, I think. Good two-way hockey here from Hunter Skinner as Jacksonville plays it down low. Hansen feeds it into the corner for Skio. Hadfield steps up with the forecheck, knocks it free from him, plays it into the near side wall. It is Lynch on the forehand to the line for Hano. Cross ice, it is Martin. Has to handle it off the board. Shot deflects on net. Save is made. Rebound is loose. Where's the puck? Finally, Hansen comes away with it and puts the trapper on it as Jacksonville continues to pressure the net. And even though these aren't counting in goals in this first period, and I kind of saw it a little bit in the first period and also in this last exchange, Jacksonville is going to the dirty areas. Maybe it didn't pay off this shift or the previous shift when they almost scored, but those are the kind of things that will result in goals. Keep going to those areas.
Yeah, without question. I mean, that's it. And the Icemen have been doing that here, during this win streak. They've been kind of going to those areas, getting those opportunities and setting up those close-range shots. Derek Lodemeyer has found a ton of success here recently by getting to those areas, either on the tips opportunity or the rebound chances that come back in front.
Another face-off in the Ghost Pirate end in the opening minutes of the second period. Jacksonville in their regular home whites. Haven't seen them too often this year. Savannah in their road black with the highlighter green. I don't know what the actual, is there an actual term for that hue of green? I don't know.
Oh, I'm certain there is an accent type color on the color spectrum thing that they've got, but I'll leave that up to the creators and the marketing team. But I can find out what the color green that is.
Lindbaum with a good blocker save. Rebound comes up high, and the Icemen play it out of the zone. It's Marlowe who has the goal for Savannah, rimming it around. Comes back to the blue line. Thompson with a shot, kicked aside by Lindbaum. He saw it cleanly. And the Ghost Pirates try to play it back up high. It goes by everybody into their own zone. Estes around the wall. Martin stepped in very nearly, got the steal at the blue line. Instead, it is Marlowe over the line for Savannah. He'll play it off the boards into the right wing corner. Gets spilled, penalty coming. It's on Jacksonville. Blotchman thought about going after Hano, but even he was smart enough to realize, wait, I'm on a power play. What am I doing?
Yeah.
No need to try and get another guy in the box if we already have a Jacksonville player going in.
Christopher Brown had something to say. Now there's Blatchman just yapping about there at Martin, just for no reason at all. But hey, we talked about him being a pest. He plays that role well, and he is fully locked in to that role here tonight.
So the first power play of the night for either team belongs to Savannah. Ghost Pirates on the power play. This is a very even matchup. 15th in the league for Savannah with the man advantage at 19.8%. For the Icemen, 15th in the league on the penalty kill, 79.2%. The Icemen do have 4 shorthanded goals, however, and 3 of them have just come in the last 3 or 4 games or so. As the Icemen win the faceoff, and they'll play it 200 feet down the lake. Savannah starts up the right wing side. It is Thompson with a drop pass for Drevich. To the right side, it is Svetlikov. Onside for Nolan Valou. Tapped away by Lodermeyer. Can he get the puck ahead? He had Nazarian. Had he been able to get possession, it would have been a breakaway. but Lodermeyer couldn't get it away. And now it's Savannah back in their own zone. Thompson skating up the right side, dropping it for Svetlikov. To the left it is Drevich, onside for Moise. Moise to the backhand, steps away from Nazarian. Into the corner now and then feeds it up high for Thompson. Thompson steps away from one man. He's got some space at the left circle. Seam pass for Valou. Couldn't handle it the first time around. He gets it back on the forehand and feeds it up high. Drevich to the left side. Thompson with a wrist shot. That went off the post. And the Icemen now have caught a couple of breaks in the opening 4 minutes of this second period. Savannah has one crossbar and one post to their credit now in the second period alone. 53 seconds to go on the power play for Savannah. They have the puck at center ice. Estes with a drop pass to nobody. It comes all the way back behind the goal line of the Ghost Pirates. Brent Peterson tracks it down. Luke Lynch with some cursory pressure. Savannah through center. Marlowe over the blue line. Plays it in deep. Tries to go after it against Panetta. Martin, that is Luke Martin for Jacksonville, digs it free. Doing the rest of the work is Lynch. He will clear it out. 24 seconds to go on this power play for Savannah. No shots on goal on this power play, but one post, which does not count as a shot, of course. Ghost Pirates through center. It is Peterson. Onside up the left wing. Comes behind the net. Jacksonville comes away with the puck. Skating with it is Lodermeyer. He's got a man ahead of the play. Cross ice, but he'll stick handle instead. Jacksonville is onside. Theocharidis plays it underneath. Lodermeyer just tying things up into the corner. As out of the penalty box steps Luca Hano. Team skate 5-on-5 and an excellent penalty kill from Jacksonville. Savannah through center ice. Corcoran taps it ahead. Nazarian gives chase for Jacksonville. 2-1 Icemen, 14:43 to go in period number 2. This is going to be icing against Jacksonville. Clock stops with 14:39 remaining. And all the goal scoring done in the first period for Jacksonville. Both their goals were scored just 51 seconds apart to go from 1-0 down to 2-1 up.
Yeah, I got to see the first one. I was walking down the stairs to get down for the first intermission interview. Heard the crowd. And good news is, you know, with the mixer, sometimes there's a little bit of a delay. So I heard the crowd, so I immediately put it on because I wanted to know who it was. I'm glad that I did because it was Tim Theocharidis. I wanted to talk to him about his first goal, and he was excited about it.
As he should be.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize it was his first professional goal.
Yeah,
so
first
I'm
pro goal,
so
yeah.
glad that you were able to catch that one, Reader. That was wonderful.
Yeah, spent some time last year with Adirondack, didn't score, and then went to Utica last year for about 10 or 11 games. Didn't get a goal there. Here with Jacksonville, he finally gets it done.
Icemen have a 3-on-2 if they recognize it. Over the blue line, they're onside. Hammaker couldn't get away. Savannah defended it well, but the Icemen still have possession. Pass behind the net for Hano. Behind the Savannah net, that is. The defenseman was in deep for Jacksonville. Ghost Pirates come away with it. I almost said Ice Pirates. I think that was the old Lake Charles, Louisiana, the Ice Pirates.
Mix it and matching team.
Yeah, I am a little bit there. Brendan Harris through center ice. Chips it up the left for Hammaker. Back for Harris in the left wing corner. Harris has the first goal of this game for Jacksonville on a nearly dead angle shot on a wonderful feed from Luca Hano. Savannah gets it away. They clear it to the Jacksonville end. Delayed offside. Icemen try to break up the right side. It goes off a leg and out of play. Clock stops with 13:32 to go in period number 2, and we will go to break. It's Jacksonville 2, Savannah 1. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
When Smart Tools give you control, you own it. When you're confident in your decisions, you own it. When you're sure someone's got your back, you own it. At Community First Credit Union, you can own it all. With free digital banking, fewer fees, and a team that's ready to help, you're in control of your money so you can live your life your way. Go ahead and own it. Add an account today at justbeyourself.com. Community First Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores!
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Dubin, rebound!
Goosebump stuff. NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
Harley Johnson with Alex Reed. It is 2-1 Jacksonville. 13:25 to go in the second period. Icemen have the puck in their own zone, mishandling it there briefly. The defenseman Tim Theocharidis, but Olaf Lindbaum just puts his glove on it. He'll take the face-off instead. Good to see Dan Hicken from Action Sports Jackson attendance tonight.
Yes, sir.
Donning the knit hat with the pom-pom on top of it, hanging out.
He's incognito.
Yeah, a bit of a hockey guy, though. He is into it, too. He's even doing the hand clap and everything. As we come back to live play, Hadfield tries to step around a man, works it ahead, finds Sal Haney, drop pass, shot on goal, save made, rebound and another save. 2 chances for Christopher Brown. Both Victor Hadfield and Matt Salhaney both made spectacular plays there to set up Brown for a pair of chances. There is a penalty as well, and I believe this is going to be on the Ghost Pirates. And the first power play of the night finally comes to Jacksonville. 2 minutes for interference against Savannah.
Yeah, this is going to be a pretty intriguing matchup here from the special team side of things. Arlie, Icemen, right near the tops of the league. They were #1 going to last weekend. Didn't really get much going against Tulsa, but a good power play that's 5th overall in the league at 23.8%, but they're just under 30% at home. They're #1 at home, but they're going up against the #1 penalty kill.
At 88.1% for Savannah. So yeah, very intriguing matchup. Strength against strength.
Yeah.
And the Icemen would really like this opportunity to pad their lead, something that has been tough for them to come by against divisional opponents in particular. These two teams have played twice this year. The road team winning each time, Jacksonville winning in overtime in Savannah, 3-2. Ben Howarchuk, Mr. Overtime, scored in overtime in that one. And then Savannah returned the favor just a few days later, winning 3-2, same score in regulation here in Jacksonville. And I think that's the last time the Icemen actually have lost here in this building.
That is correct, yeah. Back on November 26th, that was the last home loss for Jacksonville.
Icemen win the face-off. They have the puck at the blue line on the power play. Craig Martin out there on the first power play. Shot on net, glove save is made. No rebound, but that's a good spot for Craig Martin to be. Curious who's out on the ice right now for this power play. Craig Martin is out there. Easton Brodzinski is out there with Derek Lodermeyer. At the blue line, it is Luke Martin with Christopher Brown. Face off to the right of Hansen. Savannah wins this one. They'll play it up the left side, and Valu will clear it the length of the ice. Still plenty of time on this man advantage for Jacksonville. It is Martin carrying up the right side. Drop pass for Brown. Brown to the left for Craig Martin. Shifts away from one man. Clean entry into the zone, but Savannah gets the steal and clear out. That's off the stick of Marlowe, who's impressed for the Ghost Pirates. He's their leading scorer, I believe, with 18 points on the year. At least for active players, he is. Still 1:15 to go on the power play for the Icemen. They have the puck at center. It is Brown, onside on the right. Poke checked away, but Jacksonville still has it. Lodermeyer circles around one forechecker, plays it back to the line for Martin. Martin, touch pass for Brown. Martin gets it back, high slot. Shot bounced on him. Jacksonville's fortunate to get it right back, but Brown looking for Martin at the center point. Brown did not recognize that Martin had moved over to the right side.
Yeah, Martin was just trying to cover the point there on the same boards that Brown was at. Give him that easy outlet there. Brown kind of went the no-look pass, hoping he was going to be at the center point. He was not.
Here is Brown right back in, right wing side. He'll rim it around. Craig Martin at the left side, lets it go, trying to work it back to the line. Excellent play by Lodermeyer to hold in. Savannah gets it back. They'll tap it out to center, and the Icemen regroup. 25 seconds on the power play. Nazarian onto the ice. He'll flip it in cross corner. Skinner is first on the puck. The defenseman activates behind the net. Centering pass goes off a skate right to the Ghost Pirates, who will clear it out. Maybe one final rush here for Jacksonville. It is Hano behind his own net. 11 seconds to go on the power play. Let's go Icemen, the chant from this excellent Wednesday crowd for the Icemen. It is Skinner with a backhand flip in. And he'll chase after it himself. Good hit by Skinner. Jacksonville gets the puck. It is Skinner looking for Nazarian as teams go to full strength. Nazarian in the right wing corner. Behind the Savannah net. Looks to center. He'll feed it to the line instead. Hano left point. Moves it cross ice for Skinner. Into the corner, it is Harris. Harris back to the line. Skinner fakes the shot. He'll play it into the corner. Nazarian. Good work done by Jacksonville. Harris at the blue line. Just holds it in. Brendan Harris at the left circle. Accelerates by Valu. rimming it around, comes to the point. Skinner, a good play to hold the zone. Dropping it into the corner again. Excellent zone time from Jacksonville. Centering feed to Hano at the left circle. Cross ice it is Skinner. Back to Hano, center point. Looks for a shooting lane, cannot find one. All the way to the right circle now. It's Nazarian who has some space. He'll take the shot and score! It's 3-1 Jacksonville as Aaron Nazarian gets the goal. And then Nazarian shoved down Logan Drevich after the play. Maybe a deflection in front. Either way, it's a 2-goal Jacksonville advantage.
Well, it looked like a power play, didn't it? I mean, the Icemen had a difficult time doing anything there on the power play as far as just getting it set up. But then once they got to full streak, it was 5-on-5 again. The Icemen, excellent job, cycling, making the right plays, and then finally finding some space. Nazarian with the shot. And they're going to review this. Hansen immediately saying he was interfered with or maybe hit with a high stick. Not certain what they're looking at here, but he immediately was protesting. But we'll see if this goal stands. But for the time being, it's going to be Nazarian with that shot. But great work by Jacksonville, whether this stands or not.
Well, it was deflected in there. If the goal stands, it's going to go to Luke Lynch. So let's start there.
Okay.
There was a deflection in front. So I don't know whether it was Lynch going into the blue paint and maybe obstructing Hansen, or whether it was deflected with a high stick. If it's based on a deflection, I don't think Savannah has an argument. Where Lynch's stick was looked like it was well below the crossbar.
Okay, so yeah, great job there. I didn't catch the tip there. They got their call, though, and we're going to see what they...
It's a quick call, that's for sure.
And that's usually good.
And it's a goal. Luke Lynch with the deflection in front makes it 3-1 Jacksonville. John Lindner, one of the 2 officials, makes the final call on that one. An even strength goal for the Icemen, so Savannah's penalty kill stays strong, but the Icemen don't mind because they had some tremendous pressure on the back end of that power play.
Well, they really did. I mean, once things got back to even strength, Jacksonville did an excellent job. Again, cycling, working the puck around effectively, waiting and finding that moment there. Nazarian took it. Great job by Lynch to get in front of the net there. And then he gets this, going to get credit for this goal, Arlie. He'll extend his point streak now to 4 games.
Here's Joe Massa.
Number 9, Luke Lynch. Assisted by number 22, Aaron Nazarian. And number 28, Luca Heidel. Time to go, 9 minutes, 41 seconds.
Thank you, Joe. Joe's so happy right now because he got to say the name that he loves to pronounce more than anybody else. And he actually got to do it for the 2nd time tonight, as that's the 2nd assist of the night for, as Joe would say, Luca Hano. Hano. And the Icemen stretch pass, breakaway. Sal Haney lost the handle, couldn't get the shot away. Thought he just saw maybe a little too much open ice there.
Oh.
And the crowd is all over Darian Hansen right now. This is a different kind of chant. There we go. They're all over him right now as Jacksonville is up by a pair at 3-1. And looking for more. It's Hadfield. Left wing side, he'll gain the line. Drop pass is deflected. Icemen get it back. Brown tries to kick it onto his stick. Couldn't get it to settle down. And the Ghost Pirates finally come away with it. 9:02 to go in the 2nd period. Luke Lynch's 6th goal of the year now has Jacksonville on top 3-1. Savannah gets the puck in the offensive zone. Cockrell ties a man up into the corner to the right side of Olaf Lindbaum. Puck gets reversed. Estes tries to play it in front. That is knocked into the corner by Jacksonville. And it comes loose for the Icemen. Craig Martin, rink wide for Cockrell. He has to chase it back down at his own blue line and then chip it off the wall. The Icemen fortunate to come back with possession in their own zone. Slap pass from Theocharidis to Martin. Over the blue line, it is Brown. Jacksonville is onside. Brodzinski's shot is deflected. It comes off the netting and out of play with 8:25 to go in the 2nd period. But the Icemen now with 3 goals unanswered. The latest one, Luke Lynch on a deflection in front, makes it 3-1 Jacksonville. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
If you feel that passion is just the start, if you think practice is never over, if you believe speed limits are just for highways, and Saturday mornings aren't made for cartoons, if you try, fail, learn, laugh, repeat, compete, respect, and unite, then you belong on our team. Join now at team.ccmhockey.com.
Bank how and when you want to with Community First. Get free checking with rewards and free digital tools that make managing your money simple and life simply better. Add an account at justbeyourself.com. Community First Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA.
3-1 Icemen looking for their 7th straight victory. Their franchise record is 9 straight. They could tie that if they have a phenomenal week. 3 games in 3 nights in 3 cities coming up for the Icemen starting tonight, Reader.
Yeah, tonight here at home. Home sweet home it is, but it's back on the road tomorrow. Jacksonville taking on the Orlando Solar Bears at the Amway Center at 7 o'clock. And then on Friday, their last game before the holiday break, they take on the Florida Everblades down in Estero. Always a dandy when those two get together. But you're right, 3-3, so could be a great week here for Jacksonville. And it'll do worlds of wonder if they can roll through as far as the standings are concerned. It'll be a happy holiday for the team. You can catch all those games right here on Mixlr and at flowhockey.tv.
Next 2 with you tomorrow at Orlando as Jacksonville looks for a stretch pass ahead. Hammaker's ahead of the play, but the Ghost Pirates were there to read it, and now in transition, it's Savannah. Peterson looks to split the defense. Excellent work there by the defense, the tandem of Luca Hinault and Luke Martin, and the Icemen have it at the red line and play it in deep.
Great stick there by Martin to get it on Peterson, one of the top goal scorers on this club. He's got 8 goals on the year. He was breaking in, then just a little stick check there, knocked it off his possession there.
Icemen with the puck in the offensive end. It's Hadfield left circle. To the line for Panetta. Right side it is Skinner. Panetta gets it back. Center point. Skinner at the right side. Icemen look for some more better spacing. Left circle it comes to Lynch. Panetta gets it back. Panetta looks to stick handle away. Wrist shot in the screen. Goes over the crossbar. Comes off the end boards for Nazarian. Nazarian spins away from a man. Cuts towards goal. Right circle. Feeds it up high. Skinner with a one-timer. Man, he's got a rifle. He put that one over the crossbar and nearly broke the glass in the process. Icemen keep the puck in the zone. Luke Lynch at the right circle. Towards the blue line, Savannah steals it and plays it to center. Marlowe ahead for Moise, and it's deflected in behind the Jacksonville net.
I really like the patience of the Icemen defensemen, especially up at the point and up at the blue line area, Arlie. They wait, they shift, and they shuffle side to side to try to see if there's any lane they can throw that puck through traffic and hopefully get it in on goal.
Icemen get another chance on goal from Luke Lynch, a slap shot from the outside of the right circle. Hansen was there for that one. Icemen, I believe that's 15 shots on goal right now. I swear it seems like more than that. But maybe that's just a territorial thing because it's more that the ice has been tilted than that Jacksonville is just going shot after shot after shot.
Yeah, exactly. And some of these shots they've taken, I mean, just look at that one by Skinner. It was a drive and a bomb, but it didn't go on. I think they've taken a lot more shots. They just haven't all ended up on goal apparently. So the Icemen just keep pressuring right now. What's happened up to this point has worked so far.
Savannah deflects the puck out to the Icemen blue line. Jacksonville recoils with Tim Theocharidis. Theocharidis shifts to the left, trying to go coast to coast, beats one man, takes it in deep. All the way behind the Savannah net now is Tim Theocharidis. He gets 1 goal and he thinks that he's Bobby Orr out there right now.
Yeah, he's going down, he's activating, getting up there, trying to go down low with it. Now he gets back on a great job defensively. That's good hustle play. If you're going to do that, hey, then you got to hustle back. Tim Theocharidis passed the test there.
Definitely did as the puck bounces towards Lindbaum. He'll redirect it to the far corner, and Jacksonville takes it over. A long outlet pass knocked away, or out of the reach of Brodzinski. No icing here. I thought it was going to be. Icemen get it because of it. Brodzinski towards goal. Save made by Hansen. No rebound. As Blatchman again goes after somebody. I believe that was Garrett Cockrell this time. Well, I thought Brodzinski had gotten it underneath Hansen.
Yeah, I did too. And he took a little jab to try to steer it free right as the whistle was being blown. Blatchman gave a cross check to the back of Brodzinski, and that's what brought the meeting of the minds there. Even Lodemeyer coming in to let Blatchman know that they weren't too thrilled about that.
We'll take a break in the action. It is 3-1 Jacksonville. 5:37 to go in the second period. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
Don't forget, this game is being streamed live around the world today. Go to flowhockey.tv to catch all of the Icemen action and archived footage of the event. Flow Hockey is the live streaming home for the Icemen. Get the Flow Sports iOS and Android apps to watch the event live and on the go. Upgrade to a pro subscription and you can gain access to premium content on all Flow Sports sites. This includes more than 1,000 live events, original documentaries, exclusive training, and technique videos, and much more. Follow Flow Hockey on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to get the latest news and updates from the Icemen and other upcoming Flow Hockey events. FlowHockey.tv, the new streaming home of the Jacksonville Icemen and the ECHL.
3-1 Jacksonville, 5:37 to go in the second. Icemen looking good. And during this 6-game winning streak, it's not just that they are winning, it's how they're winning right now. Remember, the Icemen, for about the first, I want to say 18 games, I don't think they had more than a pair of leads after 2 periods of play. But in this 6-game winning streak, they are taking it coast to coast. They trailed 1-0 very early tonight, but other than that, it has been wire to wire for each of these wins.
Yeah, that goal is also kind of one of those, wacky goals that, they go in. But you're right, they played very well. And Arlie, one thing I want to kind of highlight here, and I don't want to put any kind of jinx or anything on it, but, the Icemen have only allowed 10 shots on net. We just talked about how Savannah, they average about 35 shots a game. So with 5 minutes to go here in the second period, the Icemen have done a good job in limiting the opportunities that Savannah's had. They've really not gotten comfortable at all in the offensive zone.
Icemen track the puck down in their own zone. Martin just away from the forechecker of Como. That would have been dangerous. Instead, it's the Icemen through center, though, with an opportunity offensively. Nazarian left circle. Trailer is Martin. Wrist shot. Blocked in front. Turnaround shot from Harris. Score! Nazarian! 4-1 Jacksonville! And it is all Icemen right now.
In front of the net, guess who? Aaron Nazarian going hard. He's in the corners, he's in front of the net, and he gets rewarded every time. But, he's just going to the tough areas. Great job by the Icemen. Harris did a good job kind of protecting that puck, waiting and waiting just enough to be able to get a little flip in on goal. It actually never got through the net, but then it was stopped by a deflection off a defenseman's stick. But guess who was there? Aaron Nazarian crashing the net, backhanded it in for the tally, and the Icemen now have scored 4 unanswered.
That's 11 goals now for Aaron Nazarian. And here's Joe Massa again.
4th Iceman goal. Scoring his 11th goal of the season, number 22, Aaron Nazarian. Assisted by number 83, Brendan Harris, and number 7, Luke Martin. Time of the goal, 15 minutes, 4 seconds. Once again,
we have a whistle and a stoppage just as Jacksonville is trying to break out on a 2-on-1. I think we're going to have matching penalties here. Tim Theocharidis along with Logan Drevich, which broke up an odd man rush for Jacksonville. I thought there was also some interference in the neutral zone that they weren't able to catch because they were dealing with the play behind.
Yeah, what happened there, Theocharidis with a big check on Drevich up along the boards. They both went down. It was a good crunch there by Theocharidis, but Drevich got up. He was not happy and really didn't put much of a, Theocharidis didn't have a choice. He's like, he has to deal with Drevich here. Drevich sitting there grabbing a hold of him and kind of getting a headlock, and then the two of them got tangled up. The linesman tried to intervene, and that's when all the chaos began.
So it's going to be 4-on-4 for the next 2 minutes. By the way, if you're wondering about Ben Howardchuk, not out on the ice right now. Not sure if we'll have an update on him or not for this evening, but this is a spot where he would typically see him, but I don't think we're going to see him for the remainder of at least this evening. Hopefully not much further beyond, but don't want to speculate on that kind of thing. Jacksonville will send out some speed, though. Matt Salhaney is on the ice at forward with Luke Lynch. The Blue Liners are Hunter Skinner with Jacob Panetta. Lynch on the draw. Savannah wins it. It is Thompson tapping it for Svetlikov. And Savannah skates through center ice. Peterson into the zone for Estes at the right point. Shot is deflected into the corner. It comes off the far wall for Lynch, who overskated it, and Jacksonville's just forced to play it into Savannah's end. Estes, rink wide for Thompson. Savannah is onside. Thompson knocks it off the wall. Skinner gets a piece of it, taps it free for Panetta. Panetta on the left side, tries to beat Svetlikov wide. He's onside. Panetta, the defenseman, turns in the corner, lost an edge. Puck is still free in the corner, and Jacksonville comes away with it. It is Lynch, tries to feed it to Skinner all the way at the blue line. Skinner at the high slot. Lynch with a wrist shot. Score! Maybe deflected in front, but the Icemen now with 5 unanswered goals. And the route is on at 5-1. I think Matt Salhaney's gonna get this one on the deflection. All Icemen with 3:47 to go in the second. Just too much from the Icemen this time as Sal Haney gets the deflection in front. Got it underneath the glove of Hansen, and we're gonna have a goaltender change for the Ghost Pirates. Jordan Paperny is coming in for Savannah. Not the kind of night that Darian Hansen is used to, as Jacksonville is pouring it on right now. Matt Salhaney is gonna get his second goal of the year. Here's Joe Massa again. He's getting as much airtime as Reeder on IR tonight.
Goal, scoring his second goal of the season, number 39, Matt Salhaney. Assisted by number 9, Luke Lynch. And number 3, Hunter Skinner. Time to goal, 16 minutes, 13 seconds.
Thank you so much, Joe. Jacksonville with 2 goals in the first period to erase a 1-0 deficit and move on top 2-1. And here in the second period, 3 more, all from Jacksonville, all at even strength. Matt Salhaney, the latest one, his second goal of the season. It's also his second goal in as many games. This was a guy that was injured in the opening week of the season. Here's the Iceman again. Glove save is made by the new netminder Jordan Paperny off the stick of Luca Hinault. So going back to Matt Salhaney, injured in the opening week of the season in Orlando. Missed several weeks of time, but came back this past weekend in Tulsa. It's a guy that head coach Nick Luca was counting on, and here comes Nazarian for Jacksonville to the forehand. Save is made, rebound is loose, and Savannah comes away with it. Ghost Pirates in their own zone, so Salhaney again trying to complete the thought here. A guy that Nick Luca was really counting on to be a top-end scorer for the Icemen this year. But he was out of the lineup for several weeks, and the Icemen had to do it without him. Now he is back. Now he's scored in back-to-back games. Now he's feeling good about his game as well offensively, as Lindbaum makes a save and takes the face-off in the Jacksonville end. And I'll tell you what, if Matt Salhaney gets going, and if Brendan Harris gets going, who scored one earlier tonight, Jacksonville's already won 6 in a row. This is a team that is feeling as confident about their game as they have all season long. Salhaney with a goal and an assist on the evening now. Up to 4 points in 6 games for Salhaney. As the faceoff is to the right of Jacksonville netminder Olaf Lindbaum. Penalty coming, it's on the Icemen. I believe it's going to be a tripping call. Power play for the Ghost Pirates with 2:48 to go in the second period of play. It's actually going to be a 4-on-3 power play for 13 seconds, not for very long. Each team will get a man on the ice at that point after the matching minors earlier to Garrett Cockrell and Logan Drevich. So the Icemen will count on Derek Lodermeyer to try and win this defensive zone draw. Savannah only with 11 shots right now with 2:48 to go in the second period. But a power play opportunity for them. It's a chance that from a Ghost Pirate perspective, you got to think that they feel like they have to have it. Jacksonville does win the faceoff, but they do not clear. It's Thompson at the right circle. Walks the line and feeds it to the circle. Valou with a shot that is blocked by Martin and cleared out by Martin as well. Each team gets a man back out onto the ice. Cockrell is actually the man who was in the penalty box for that last penalty, so it's Tim Theocherdis who steps out of the box. It's now a 5-on-4 power play for the Ghost Pirates. Still 1:32 to go on it. Savannah into the zone, clean entry. Tapping it to the blue line. Thompson just holds it in at the right point. Playing it down low. The Icemen are first on the puck there. Centering feed from Jacksonville. Dangerous. They get away with it, but they do not clear it. Excellent play by Drevich to hold the zone. Valou's pass is deflected away. They hold it in again. Thompson to the right side, Valou. Valou at the right circle. His pass was on his backhand. He couldn't put the shot on goal. Now Jacksonville gets the steal. Up the left side. Can Brown get there? He will force the goaltender to play it. It is Paperny behind his own net. And the Icemen will come back for a line change instead. 56 seconds to go on the power play for Savannah. It is Moise over the blue line, playing it behind the Icemen net. Lindbaum pokes it into the corner for Panetta. Panetta skates with it for a bit, then drives it the length of the lake again, as the Icemen will send out Luke Lynch and Aaron Nazarian to penalty kill. 37 seconds to go on this power play for Savannah. 1:21 to go in the second period. It's 5-1 Icemen. Savannah is onside into the zone. Peterson at the far half wall. To the blue line for Estes. Estes looks for Marlowe. Tapped away by Jacksonville. Not cleared. Bouncing puck. Deflects on goal. And a tester of a save there for Olaf Lindbaum. And 18 seconds now remain on this penalty to Garrett Cockrell. Coming on for the draw for Jacksonville is Luke Lynch. Lynch has a goal and an assist as well tonight. Luke Martin has 2 assists. Luca Hino has 2 assists. Jacksonville wins the draw. It is not out yet. Tied up about 10 feet inside the blue line. Icemen come away with it. Try to clear it away. It's deflected. Great save by Lindbaum with the left leg as Jacksonville clears it out, and now teams are back at full strength. Final minute of period number 2. It's all Jacksonville right now. Connor Corcoran carries up the right wing side. Cuts to the middle. He's onside. Gives it up to Jacksonville. It is Easton Brodzinski behind his own net for Luke Martin. Down to 30 seconds to go in the period. Martin up the left side. Pass goes behind Lodermeyer. Is this going to be icing? It will be, with 24.3 seconds to go in the period. And Nick Luco has got to be so happy with the way his team is playing right now. And Savannah does not appear to be putting up that much of a fight right now. And in that kind of game, you really just want to step on the opponent's throat. Figuratively speaking, of course. This is hockey. You don't want that literally. Nobody would want that. Jacksonville wins the faceoff. Trying to clear it out over the blue line. Offside is called. Drevich got a piece of it over the line, and then Blotchman comes right to the Jacksonville bench. And we've got a couple of other players getting escorted away from each other. Blotchman wants a piece of Luke Martin. Just trying to throw him around a little bit. Jacksonville not engaging right now. Hino gets a stick towards Blotchman. Innocently enough. Martin now chirping away at Blotchman. Not sure if we'll have any penalties here or not. So with 16.1 seconds to go, looks like it's just going to be nothing more than a face-off in the neutral zone. Derek Lodermeyer out there with Craig Martin and Easton Brodzinski. Brodzinski was also injured for a long time too, by the way, so he's just trying to get his skating legs back as well. He had his first pro goal last weekend in Tulsa. He actually had a goal and an assist in that game. It was a big goal for Jacksonville at the time. And don't forget, Craig Martin hadn't skated in a couple of weeks either after coming over from Slovakia. So the Icemen have several players that are really just trying to get their game shape back in order. Brodzinski, Craig Martin, Matt Salhaney, they're all in the same category there, where they're not even at full speed just yet. Give them another week or two before they get going in there. And the guys who are already playing well might be playing even better as Lindbaum makes a kick save with 5 seconds to go in the period. Savannah looking for one last chance behind the net. Blotchman unable to center. Time expires, and Blotchman gives a shove to Hino after the whistle as well. Lindbaum just skates away from any further traffic and goes straight to the locker room. Smart move there by the young netminder for Jacksonville, as it is all Icemen in this one. It was close after one. Jacksonville, remember, was trailing 1-0 very early in the game on a fluke goal from Savannah's Vincent Marlowe. But the Icemen get 2 goals less than a minute apart in the first period to go up 2-1. And then in the second period, all Jacksonville. They get all 3 goals in the second period. They outshoot Savannah 10-6 as well. Jacksonville gets goals from Luke Lynch, his 6th of the season, set up by Aaron Azarian and Luca Hino at 9:41. Then it's Nazarian's turn to score. His team leading 11th of the year, set up by Brendan Harris and Luke Martin at 15:04. And just over a minute later, Matt Salhaney gets the job done. His second of the year, his second in as many games as well for Jacksonville. And if he gets going, the Icemen could really get going as well. Not that they're not already. Luke Lynch and Hunter Skinner assist at 16:13 of period number 2. 5-1 Jacksonville after 2 periods of play. Shots on goal in the second. Again, Jacksonville with 10. They have a 2-period total of 19. The Ghost Pirates with 6. They have a 2-period total of 14. We will take a break and return in a couple of minutes. We'll tell you what's ahead for the Icemen this upcoming week, just before the Christmas break. 5-1 Icemen after 2 periods of play. You're listening to Jacksonville Icemen Hockey.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 35th season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like...
Yeah, a big goal here at home. Just walk us through the opportunity you had there.
Yeah, it's obviously nice to finally get back and play in front of the home crowd. Yeah, just 4-on-4. The guys playing well, just trying to get to the net, and luckily got a tip on it.
It's a good second period for you guys. Just a 1-goal game going in. You really start to get a little bit of separation. What do you guys need to do here in the third to kind of lock it out and close it out?
Yeah, I think we just can't get too comfortable. Keep playing the way we're playing, using our team speed, puck possession, and see if we can get a couple more.
All right, great to have you back. Best of luck the rest of the way.
Thanks, Reader.
All right, that was Matt Salhaney of your Jacksonville Icemen here for your intermission report.
Thank you to both of you. I appreciate it. Matt Salhaney, fellow Rhode Islander like me. Matt Salhaney on the board again. And the Icemen on top big, 5-1 after 2 periods of play. We will take a break and return in a few minutes. You're listening to Jacksonville Icemen Hockey.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 35th season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to recognize the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, exclusive signage provider; AthleticKnit, official jersey supplier; Baron Rings, official championship ring supplier; Bellevue University, official higher education partner; BFL Canada Insurance and Sutton Special Risk, sponsors of the 2023 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony; Kraft 1861, exclusive CBD partner; Dash, official mobile auction platform; The Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider; FanSaves, official digital couponing platform; Flow Sports, exclusive streaming provider; Howie's Hockey Tape, official hockey tape and lace provider; In Glasgow, exclusive puck provider; Miracle Fresh, official odor eliminator; and Warrior, exclusive on-ice equipment provider and title sponsor of the 2023 ECHL All-Star Classic. Catch all of the ECHL action live in high definition by logging on to flowhockey.tv.
Don't forget, this game is being streamed live around the world today. Go to flowhockey.tv to catch all of the Icemen action and archived footage of the event. Flow Hockey is the live streaming home for the Icemen. Get the Flow Sports iOS and Android apps to watch the event live and on the go. Upgrade to a pro subscription and you can gain access to premium content on all Flow Sports sites. This includes more than 1,000 live events, original documentaries, exclusive training and technique videos, and much more. Follow Flow Hockey on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to get the latest news and updates from the Icemen and other upcoming Flow Hockey events. Flowhockey.tv, the new streaming home of the Jacksonville Icemen and the ECHL.
On the go, you own it. At Community First Credit Union, you can own it all. There's nobody quite like you, so be yourself and bank your way at Community First. Get free checking with rewards, your paycheck deposited a day early, and other benefits like Zelle, an easy way to pay family and friends for complete control of your money. Go ahead, own it. Add an account at justbeyourself.com. Community First Credit Union, just be yourself. Federally insured by NCUA. Terms and conditions apply.
The Jacksonville Icemen offer discounted tickets for groups of 10 or more. Whether it's a company outing, a group from your school or church, or just a gathering of friends, the Icemen can help you set up a night of fun at a discounted cost. Other benefits include an intermission ride on the popular Fan Zam, a post-game group photo, or take a shot on net after the game. Ticket fundraisers are also available. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK That's 904-602-7825 or visit us online at jacksiceman.com. Iceman Hockey, feel the freeze.
Get into the game at Best Bet. Come experience the best in card games, hospitality, and fun at Best Bet Jacksonville, Orange Park, and St. Augustine. You don't have to be a poker pro to have an exciting time. Featuring card games of all limits and easy-to-learn games like Ultimate Texas Hold'em, 3-Card Poker, and Pai Gow. Wager on exciting simulcast races and enjoy delicious food and drinks. Our card rooms are open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 a.m. and 24 hours on Saturday and Sunday. Details at bestbetjacks.com.
The Jacksonville Icemen are always looking to give back to the communities of North Florida. The team offers a ticket fundraising program that many local nonprofits and schools and charitable organizations can take advantage of. The program is simple. Your organization sells tickets to an Iceman home game, and a portion of each ticket purchase will go directly to your cause. This is a fun and easy way to raise money and gain exposure for your organization or school. For more information, contact the Iceman office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825 or log on to jacksiceman.com.
When Smart Tools give you control, you own it. When you're confident in your decisions, you own it. When you're sure someone's got your back, you own it. At Community First Credit Union, you can own it all. With free digital banking, fewer fees, and a team that's ready to help, you're in control of your money so you can live your life your way. Go ahead and own it. Add an account today at justbeyourself.com. Community First Credit Union. Federally insured by NCUA.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores!
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Dubin. Rebound!
Goosebump stuff. NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
What is your role in the fight against cancer? The answer could be as simple as driving your car. For many cancer patients, getting to and from treatment is one of their toughest challenges. The American Cancer Society needs volunteer drivers to help provide transportation for people in your community. Through the gift of a lift in your car, you can help patients take one more step in the road to recovery. Get in the driver's seat in the fight against cancer. To find out more, call your American Cancer Society at 1-800-227-2345 or visit cancer.org.
If you feel that passion is just the start, if you think practice is never over, if you believe speed limits are just for highways, and Saturday mornings aren't made for cartoons, if you try, fail, learn, laugh, repeat, compete, respect, and unite, then you belong on our team. Join now at team.ccmhockey.com.
Bank how and when you want to with Community First. Get free checking with rewards and free digital tools that make managing your money simple and life simply better. Add an account at justbeyourself.com. Community First Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA.
We're between periods 2 and 3 in downtown Jacksonville. Thank you so much for being with us. Arlie Johnson with you on Mixlr and on FlowHockey.tv. All Jacksonville right now. 5-1, they have the advantage over the Savannah Ghost Pirates. Two teams really moving in opposite directions right now. Jacksonville with a 6-game winning streak coming into this one. For Savannah, it is a 5-game winless streak coming into this contest. And right now, it is showing in terms of the scoreboard right now. Jacksonville is playing like they're on a 6-game streak, winning streak. Savannah's playing like they're on a 5-game winless streak. And it is Jacksonville taking advantage of these situations right now, as a good team should. And make no mistake, Jacksonville is definitely a good team, and they are playing at their peak right now, at least thus far. Maybe they've got more to give. Again, going back to the guys like Easton Brodzinski, Craig Martin, Matt Salhaney, that are just playing their second or third games of the season, that are just getting their skating legs back underneath them. They might actually be playing even better in the next week or two once they start feeling a little bit more comfortable and more, have a little more stamina, a little more juice out there. Right now, Jacksonville is playing very, very strong hockey. Effective, smart, efficient, they're getting results, and it is showing. 5-1 is the lead for the Icemen over Savannah. Coming up next for the Icemen, a pair of road games coming up this week. It's Christmas time, but it's not the Christmas break yet for Jacksonville. The Icemen have some work to be done, not just tonight, but over the next couple of games as well, because the Icemen start with a 3-game and 3-night stretch tonight in 3 different cities, all in the state of Florida, so they're not traveling too far, but traveling is traveling. So tonight, Jacksonville will get ready for their game tomorrow night. The Icemen hit the road tomorrow evening, Thursday night. The Icemen at the Orlando Solar Bears. Orlando is playing Florida right now, and then it's the Icemen that will travel to Florida after tomorrow night's game against the Solar Bears. So Jacksonville again, Savannah tonight, in Orlando tomorrow night, in Florida on Friday night. Then they get the Christmas break, and we'll see what the Icemen can do with these next couple of road games. Always a tester for Jacksonville playing anytime in Orlando, even though they're not playing their best hockey right now. They are definitely a scrappy team. They give the Icemen all they can handle, and they have over the years in the Amway Center in particular in Orlando. And for Florida, well, the Everblades have really taken it to Jacksonville this year. They have only lost 1 of 5 games to Jacksonville this year. They're 3-0 against Jacksonville in Florida this year, winning 3 games in 3 nights over the early part of the season. That was all the way back, I believe, in the late October into November stretch. So it wasn't in 3 nights. It was 3 games in a row in Florida, but not in 3 consecutive days. But Florida took it to Jacksonville, and I would think if you're an Icemen player going into that game on Friday, don't want to get ahead of ourselves right now, of course, but once they get to Friday night, the Icemen will feel like they owe Florida a little something for how they've performed against the Everblades this year. Just 1-4 against Florida thus far this year. And remember, it was Florida who knocked Jacksonville out of the playoffs last season as well, with a 4-game sweep on their way to the Kelly Cup Championship for Florida last year. So Jacksonville has a little something to play for, aside from just hopefully an extended winning streak going into Friday night. We'll find out what happens for the remainder of this weekend. But it's a big week for Jacksonville with a couple more road games after this one tonight here at home against Savannah. We will take another break and return momentarily. We'll have your third period coming up in a few minutes, and we'll see if the Icemen can finish this one off already on top pretty comfortably, 5-1 over the Savannah Ghost Pirates after 2 periods of play. You're listening to Jacksonville Icemen Hockey.
If you feel that passion is just the start, if you think practice is never over, if you believe speed limits are just for highways, and Saturday mornings aren't made for cartoons, if you try, fail, learn, laugh, repeat, compete, respect, and unite, then you belong on our team. Join now at team.ccmhockey.com.
What is your role in the fight against cancer? The answer could be as simple as driving your car. For many cancer patients, getting to and from treatment is one of their toughest challenges. The American Cancer Society needs volunteer drivers to help provide transportation for people in your community. Through the gift of a lift in your car, you can help patients take one more step in the road to recovery. Get in the driver's seat in the fight against cancer. To find out more, call your American Cancer Society at 1-800-227-2345 or visit cancer.org.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores!
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Dubnik. Rebound!
Goosebump stuff. NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
When Smart Tools give you control, you own it. When you're confident in your decisions, you own it. When you're sure someone's got your back, you own it. At Community First Credit Union, you can own it all. With free digital banking, fewer fees, and a team that's ready to help, you're in control of your money so you can live your life your way. Go ahead and own it. Add an account today at justbeyourself.com. Community First Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA.
The Jacksonville Icemen are always looking to give back to the communities of North Florida. The team offers a ticket fundraising program that many local nonprofits and schools and charitable organizations can take advantage of. The program is simple. Your organization sells tickets to an Iceman home game, and a portion of each ticket purchase will go directly to your cause. This is a fun and easy way to raise money and gain exposure for your organization or school. For more information, contact the Iceman office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or log on to jacksiceman.com.
Get into the game at Best Bet. Come experience the best in card games, hospitality, and fun at Best Bet Jacksonville, Orange Park, and St. Augustine. You don't have to be a poker pro to have an exciting time. Featuring card games of all limits and easy-to-learn games like Ultimate Texas Hold'em, 3-Card Poker, and Pai Gow. Wager on exciting simulcast races and enjoy delicious food and drinks. Our card rooms are open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 a.m. and 24 hours on Saturday and Sunday. Details at bestbetjacks.com.
The Jacksonville Icemen offer discounted tickets for groups of 10 or more. Whether it's a company outing, a group from your school or church, or just a gathering of friends, the Icemen can help you set up a night of fun at a discounted cost. Other benefits include an intermission ride on the popular Fan Zam, a post-game group photo, or take a shot on net after the game. Ticket fundraisers are also available. For more information, contact the Iceman office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at jacksiceman.com. Iceman Hockey, feel the freeze.
On the go, you own it. At Community First Credit Union, you can own it all. There's nobody quite like you, so be yourself and bank your way at Community First. Get free checking with rewards, your paycheck deposited a day early, and other benefits like Zelle, an easy way to pay family and friends for complete control of your money. Go ahead, own it. Add an account at justbeyourself.com. Community First Credit Union, just be yourself. Federally insured by NCUA. Terms and conditions apply.
Don't forget, this game is being streamed live around the world today. Go to flowhockey.tv to catch all of the Iceman action and archived footage of the event. Flow Hockey is the live streaming home for the Icemen. Get the Flow Sports iOS and Android apps to watch the event live and on the go. Upgrade to a pro subscription and you can gain access to premium content on all Flow Sports sites. This includes more than 1,000 live events, original documentaries, exclusive training and technique videos, and much more. Follow Flow Hockey on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to get the latest news and updates from the Icemen and other upcoming Flow Hockey events. Flowhockey.tv, the new streaming home of the Jacksonville Icemen and the ECHL.
We are back with a couple minutes to go before the start of the third period. 5-1 Jacksonville, along with Alex Reed, Arlie Johnson with you. Let's go to the ECHL scoreboard. We'll start in the South Division. Of course, we almost always do. The Orlando Solar Bears are now 1-1, deadlocked with the Florida Everblades. That game is in Estero. An Orlando victory would certainly do the rest of the South Division a lot of good there. Elsewhere around the league, the Cincinnati Cyclones, 15-4 on the year for them. They have a 3-0 lead at Kalamazoo. That is early in the third period. The Trois-Rivières Lions have a 2-1 lead at home over the Worcester Railers. Third period just getting started there. The Kansas City Mavericks are up 1-0 over Iowa early in the second period. And the last one we want to give you, a crazy game in Reading, 5-5 mid-third period between the Reading Royals and Maine Mariners. And Reader, to our knowledge, Francois Brassard has not scored in that game. He is playing tonight, but Francois Brassard, who was Jacksonville's ECHL goaltender of the year last year, playing for the Maine Mariners this year, we have to give a stick tap to him and a congratulations as he scores his first professional goal as a goaltender earlier this week against Adirondack.
Yeah, it was great to see. I think he became the 14th player in ECHL history to score a goal, or I should say 14th goaltender to score a goal. But it was great to see, and we always talked about how active he was in playing the puck, passing the puck, moving the puck. So it was just a matter of time before he was able to get a goal And you know, he finally did it there with the Maine Mariners. I know it was something he did in juniors, and he did it twice in juniors. Once with the Cape Breton Screaming Eagles, and the other time during the same season, by the way, with the Gatineau Olympique. So during that 2014-2015 season in the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League, Broussard scored 2 goals in juniors, but gets one in his professional career. Congratulations, Brass.
Yeah, it was great to see it, and yeah, it couldn't happen to a nicer guy, and man, what a season he had for Jacksonville last season. He's not with us anymore, but yeah, you still got to pull for these guys, especially when they're out of division. Maybe it would be different if he was playing for Savannah or Orlando, but he's all the way up in Maine. We wish you all the best, Brass, and congratulations on scoring as a goaltender earlier this week. All right, third period just about set. They just played the hype music, getting ready to start a riot. I still have no idea how that's actually what they say there, but I'll go with what all the cool kids say that is what apparently the line is. I'll go with it, and we're ready for third period action, Reader.
That we are, Arlie. I'll tell you, the Icemen really took control there in that second period of play. It was a 2-1 game at the start of the period. Icemen getting the job done there to get some separation. Now they just got to close this period out here, pedal to the metal, and continue to close it out here and keep things rolling, because you want to keep that momentum heading into tomorrow's game. But still 20 minutes to go here against the Ghost Pirates.
Icemen have the puck at their own line. It's Hano, D to D for Martin. 2 more assists for Luke Martin tonight as Jacksonville plays it deep into the Savannah zone. Craig Martin has it jump over his stick, but Jacksonville keeps it in the zone. Luke Martin again just taps it into the right wing corner for Harris, who overskates the puck. Thompson comes away with it, nearly lost it behind the net. Savannah plays it around the wall. They still have possession. It is Drevitz circling around one man. Martin looks for the steal, couldn't get it, but he does force the turnover back in the Icemen zone. Martin ahead for Harris. Jacksonville's onside. Harris for Martin, cannot get the shot away. Comes off the boards, bouncing towards the blue line, and the Ghost Pirates skate up the right wing. It is Adams. A soft flip in behind the Icemen net. A couple of men tangle along the wall. Jacksonville comes away with it. They'll toss it up the right side for Harris. Harris has Craig Martin with him. Pass for Martin is deflected, and look out as it goes into the stands, about 6 or 7 rows up. Somebody made a stab at it with his hand. I don't think that's maybe the best decision if you know it's going over your head, but he missed, and I think I'm kind of glad that he ended up missing.
Yeah, that one probably wouldn't have felt too good there, but he went for it, tried to show his glove hand skills there to Nick Luco. But that one just went sailing past the fingertips, but you know what? He did get it. He chased it down, gave it to the youngster next to him. I'd like to see it.
Yeah, still have the souvenir, so that's fantastic. They're talking about where the face-off should be, and it will end up in the Icemen offensive zone here. Just over a minute gone by in period number 3. Jacksonville on top, 5-1. One thing I do worry about, Reader, if this game gets even more out of hand, if we get to like 6-1, 7-1, is you've got a loose cannon, let's just say, in Nico Blotchman out there, who might have some bad intentions for the remainder of the game. And I'm not saying that in a flippant kind of way. I'm saying that in a safety kind of way for Jacksonville, who does not have Ben Howardchuk in the lineup right now, has appeared to suffer an upper body injury in the first period. They're kind of shorthanded. A lot of forwards up in the American Hockey League right now. I don't want Blotchman, or anyone for that matter, to go all willy-nilly and take liberties on some of the Icemen players who don't have Travis Howe tonight, who don't have Jacob Friend tonight already. Ben Howardchuk is a tough guy himself. He's not in the lineup, as we just addressed. That could get very dangerous for Jacksonville from a safety and long-term perspective.
Yeah, you just got to see how it plays out here. I think for the Icemen, you just focus on your game. But, when you do see Blotchman out there, you just got to be mindful that he is out there. He has been showing a lot of aggression here tonight and a willingness to want to get involved. So, and with the Icemen, as you mentioned, from really that toughness standpoint, maybe a little short on that with Jacob Friend and Travis Howe and Ben Howardchuk out of the lineup at the moment. It could be something that Savannah, if they elect to do so, could exploit. Not to mention they got a pretty tough customer on the back end, and Darren Skio. So he's a really tough kid there as well. But again, yeah, it's a point to bring up, something to look out for late here in the game. But if you're Savannah, I think they should utilize this time to really try to just get some momentum going back in your favor here. And you've still got plenty of time. It would take a lot of effort here, but we're still early in the third.
18:02 to be exact right now. Savannah, a soft shot towards goal. It's deflected behind the net. comes free for Jacksonville. And the Icemen come up the right wing side. Luke Lynch has had a great game tonight. Goal and an assist. Lynch is over the blue line onside, keeps possession, tries to center. It's deflected by Swetlikoff. And in transition come the Ghost Pirates. Moyes softly into the Jacksonville zone. The Icemen loft it right back out. Nolan Valou in his own end. Lynch defending and creates the turnover at center. Onside is Pineda, the defenseman. Cuts in to the backhander. Save is made as Pineda was bidding for his second goal of the season. His first one might be one of the biggest goals of the entire Icemen season with the overtime game winner against the Orlando Solar Bears that started this 6-game win streak.
Yeah, that was big. I mean, what a key goal that was, and a key moment that, you know, the Icemen, if they, you know, they were a minute and a half away in regulation of that game of losing their 5th straight, but they tied it up on a Derek Lodemeyer goal with the goaltender pulled. They win in overtime on that goal by Pineda. And here they are now, winners of their last 6. And if they can hang on here, they'll extend the win streak to 7.
Savannah gets the puck out of their end, playing it in deep. Luke Martin first on it, delayed offside. So the Ghost Pirates have to touch up, and that gives Martin plenty of space to play it to center ice and rim it around. Hammaker drops it down low. The referee gets in the way. Too many referees out there tonight, and that allows Savannah to take the puck to center. First on the puck.
Unexpected, too many referees.
Yeah, didn't see it coming. Wasn't even on the lineup sheet. Look out, bouncing puck behind the Jacksonville net. Lindbaum was out of position as well. Savannah comes away with a puck, but a penalty coming. It's on Savannah, and then Blotchman goes after Hano after the whistle, and we'll see if he gets an extra penalty to that. There's already 1 penalty to Savannah, and I wonder if he'll get a second.
Yeah, crowd letting him have it here on the near side glass as Blotchman, you talked about earlier, just a cross-check right in front of the referee, and, you know, everyone saw it coming, and right on the arm hard there on Hano. He's okay, but Blotchman is going to sit in the box. You know, before he was, you know, he spent some time, 13 games with the Allen Americans. He had 62 penalty minutes in those 13 games. Then when he was signed by Savannah, he was in the, you know, SPHL, so gets back here in the league, but I think he's going to have penalties 63 and 64. Check that they're on his stats.
Just the 1 minor to Blotchman, and the Icemen look to get another power play goal. Jacksonville 5th overall in the league right now at 23.8%. Remember, they started the year, I believe, 0 for 10 as well in the early going. So as good as that mark is at 23.8, it's actually even better than that after about the 3rd game of the season. Icemen win the draw. Left point, it's Martin. Martin defended by Drevich at the circle. Martin shot towards goal, looking for Brodzinski on the deflection. Goes wide, comes back in front. There's Lodemeyer looking for Brown on the back door. He couldn't find the tape. Would have been an open net for Brown. The Icemen do keep it in, however. Martin with a snapshot. That's deflected into the corner. Savannah tries to clear it away. Tied up against the far side kick plates, and the Icemen dig it out. It is Martin. Cross ice for Brown at the right circle, top side of it. Saucer pass for Martin to the left. It is Craig Martin. His wrist shot. Save is made. Rebound goes into the corner. Brown loses it. Savannah on the backhand. Clearing it up off the glass and out is Marlowe. So we have 2 Martins now on the power play for Jacksonville. At least we did. One of them goes to the bench right now. That is Craig Martin. 1:05 to go on the man advantage. Just the 2nd power play of the night for Jacksonville. Savannah has also only had 2. It's Hunter Skinner, who has 3 power play goals for Jacksonville on the season. He'll clear it in. Lynch stepped on the puck. The Icemen do keep it in, though. Luke Martin still on the ice for Jacksonville. Harris at the right circle, plays it down low. Nazarian looks to center, finds Skinner, back to Luke Martin. Wrist shot is deflected into the corner. Skinner gets it back, 39 seconds on the power play. Lynch in the corner for Skinner at the half boards. Up high it is Martin. Back to Skinner, fakes the one-timer. Now will take the shot. It is blocked in front and cleared out by Spencer Nas. Luke Martin's got to hustle, and he's at the end of a very long shift. Martin gets tripped up, loses the handle. Savannah comes away with the puck. Shot goes wide from the Ghost Pirates. It deflects all the way to center ice for Luke Lynch. And recognizing that he had some teammates that were gassed, he waited for a line change, and it's Brendan Harris now into the zone. Feeds it to the line with 6 seconds left on the power play. Skinner, right circle. Down low for Nazarian. Power move. Save is made. No rebound. Nazarian loves that goal line extended. He wears out that goal line and goes straight to net. He did it there again.
He's always down there, isn't he, Arlie? And, you know, he's he's got great awareness down there. He looked for a moment if there was any option in front that was better. When he saw that there wasn't, he recognized, okay, I'm going to take this in and try to make a move, and he did, and really forced the goaltender to have to lock it down. And a great job there by Nazarian. He's just so good in those areas. That's exactly where he gets all his goals. So, and it's where he already has one today. I want to highlight really, the play of Luke Lynch here. He's coming off a really good weekend in Tulsa. Arlie, he's got a goal and assist here tonight. He now extends his point streak to 4 games, 2 goals and 5 assists here in the last 4 games for Luke Lynch.
Jacob Hammaker nearly got a goal there as well. Now it's Brodzinski who puts one wide. A great setup by Brown in the bumper. Icemen continue to dig the puck out. They just want the puck more right now. They're winning all the puck battles. Garrett Cockrell at the right point. Has some space. Closes to the top of the circle. Now he has to skate away from Svetlikov. He'll take it down low. Centering pass. Hammaker's save is made. Rebound. Bounces in front. Hammaker gets it back. Still loose. And Savannah takes a man down. That was Brodzinski. They'll play it around the boards at the right side. Cockrell again holds the zone. Into the corner. Back up high for Brown. All Jacksonville right now. Brown with a wrist shot that is blocked out of the zone and out to the red line. 14:01 to go. Jacksonville right back onside as Brodzinski by himself for now. Takes one hit. Nearly beat a triple team. Savannah finally comes away with it. It is Skio from center. Savannah with only 14 shots on net this entire game right now. Panetta avoids a hit from Blotchman as the Icemen play it out of the zone. Just like you said, you always got to watch for him on the ice. Make sure you're not going to put yourself in a dangerous position, and clearly seeing that was Jacob Panetta. Icemen through center. It is Panetta with some space. He's onside on the left wing. Moves it below the goal line. Centering feed deflected, I think, on net. And Paperny, I believe, had to make a save with the right leg there. Ghost Pirates play it to center. It is Adams onside. Skinner lines him up and takes him into the glass. Savannah comes away with it to the blue line for Valou. Cross ice. Getting a piece of it is Hadfield to step into that passing lane. And the Icemen intercept. Panetta to the right side for Lodermeyer. Soft backhander ahead for Sal Haney. Sal Haney closes to the backhand. Poke check by Savannah. Knocked it away. 5-1 Jacksonville. 12:50 to go in the third. And the Ghost Pirates at center ice. Drevich just away from Harris. Now Drevich loses it. Craig Martin breakaway to the forehand. Save is made with the right pad. I think Martin thought that he had more time than he actually did. Still got the shot away, forcing Paperny to make the pad stop. Martin now moves it towards goal. It is deflected down by Savannah, gloved down by the Ghost Pirates, and they'll play it out. Another poke check by Jacksonville. It's held in. Craig Martin, cross ice. It's deflected high off glass, stays in play. Nazarian tries to spin away from Thompson, leaving it for Harris. Thompson finally comes away with it as Craig Martin was looking for his first goal this year for Jacksonville. And if he gets one and starts feeling good, Sal Haney's getting hot, Brodzinski's getting hot. If Martin gets hot, Lodermeyer already hot. I mean, you could have a team where, we had half the team cold as ice for about 3 weeks early in the season. Now it could be very much the opposite. We have a whistle and a stoppage in play. I believe this is going to be icing against Savannah with 11:50 to go in the third period. Jacksonville is cruising right now with a 5-1 advantage, looking for their 7th straight win. A goal and an assist for Luke Lynch, Matt Salhaney, and Brendan Harris. Plus 2 assist games from Luke Martin and Luca Hinault. As Jacksonville has the puck on the offensive end once more, it is Lynch already with 2 points on the night. Into the left wing corner for Hammaker. Good turn around the defender. Takes it behind the net. Brodzinski, sharp angle. Save is made with a stick by Paperny. No rebound, and we will go to break this time with 11:29 to go in the third period. It's all Jacksonville all night long. 5-1 Icemen. You're listening to Jacksonville Icemen Hockey.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 35th season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to recognize the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, exclusive signage provider; AthleticNet, official jersey supplier; Barron Rings, official championship ring supplier; Bellevue University, official higher education partner; BFL Canada Insurance and Sutton Special Risk, sponsors of the 2023 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony. Kraft 1861, exclusive CBD partner. Dash, official mobile auction platform. The Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider. FanSaves, official digital couponing platform. Flow Sports, exclusive streaming provider. Howie's Hockey Tape, official hockey tape and lace provider. In Glasgow, exclusive puck provider. Miracle Fresh, official odor eliminator. And Warrior, exclusive on-ice equipment provider and title sponsor of the 2023 ECHL All-Star Classic. Catch all of the ECHL action live in high definition by logging on to flowhockey.tv.
Icemen looking for their 7th straight win. They're 11-29 away from it. That would be the 2nd longest win streak in franchise history, only bested by last year's 9 in a row. At about this time last year, early to late December. This is the Icemen's time to shine, is in the month of December. Savannah tries to play in. They had it deflect off a Jacksonville player on their bench. So that's going to bring the face-off. I believe it'll leave it in the neutral zone. Icemen out shooting Savannah 25-14. Savannah does not have a shot on goal in this period. They're trailing and cannot muster a shot on goal through just about 9 minutes of play.
We talked about it earlier in the broadcast, how this team averages 35 shots a game. They're sitting on 14 right now with 9 minutes gone by in this third period. Excellent job by Jacksonville, who, as we also highlighted, they allow the least amount of shots. They're second best in the league in shots allowed per game.
It's Skinner in the offensive zone for Jacksonville. Trying to keep the play moving was Lodermeyer. Savannah gets it to center. Now it's stolen back by Jacksonville. Lodermeyer on his backhand. Tries to play it behind the net, still on his backhand. Centering feed just out of the reach of Hadfield. Sal Haney holds it in, however. Left side, it's Panetta. Down low, Lodermeyer, a redirect looking for Hadfield's stick. Couldn't put it on frame, and Savannah clears out. It is Kaufman who will backhand in. Ghost Pirates will change on the fly. 10.5 to go in the third period. Panetta for Sal Haney. Avoids a good hit there from Savannah as Drevich was looking for the hit. Icemen back in their own zone. It's Panetta, who I think has also had a strong game tonight. Sal Haney over the blue line, looking to go wide on Valou. He'll button hook at the half boards and feed it up high for Martin. Cross ice, good soft feed for Hano just onto the ice. Great move, forehand save is made as Hano just danced around the defender like he was a turnstile there. Savannah comes back in transition, shot on net right into the midsection of Lindbaum, who makes the save, and then it is Blotchman going after Brown after the whistle, and we'll see if anything develops from this. Before we go to break, let's make sure that we are clean. We are. We will go to break. 5-1 Jacksonville, 9:58 to go in the third. You're listening to Jacksonville Icemen Hockey.
On the go, you own it. At Community First Credit Union, you can own it all. There's nobody quite like you, so be yourself and bank your way at Community First. Get free checking with rewards, your paycheck deposited a day early, and other benefits like Zelle. An easy way to pay family and friends for complete control of your money. Go ahead, own it. Add an account at justbeyourself.com. Community First Credit Union. Just be yourself. Federally insured by NCUA. Terms and conditions apply.
The Jacksonville Icemen offer discounted tickets for groups of 10 or more. Whether it's a company outing, a group from your school or church, or just a gathering of friends, the Icemen can help you set up a night of fun at a discounted cost. Other benefits include an intermission ride on the popular Fan Zam, a post-game group photo, or take a shot on net after the game. Ticket fundraisers are also available. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at jacksicemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze.
Puck is in the neutral zone. Ghost Pirates have it. They'll drive it deep. It is Luke Martin first on the puck for the Icemen. Brown flips it out to the red line. Ghost Pirates right back in. They just got their first 2 shots on goal in the period just in the last minute. Icemen have the puck deep in their own territory. Dangerous play by Harris. He got away with it and deflects it out to center with the help of Luca Hano. Don't want to do anything crazy. Up by 4 goals right in front of your own netminder. But the Icemen will certainly let that slide. They've been so solid tonight, making a lot of smart decisions as well. It is Luke Martin for Jacksonville. Gains center. He'll forehand in. Harris gives chase. Savannah first on the puck. Stepping in now is Craig Martin to try and keep the play pinned up along the wall behind the Savannah netminder. Still loose. Martin gives chase to it. Thompson knocks it free for the Ghost Pirates. To the left side for Adams. Tries to clear it ahead. It goes off a skate. Theocharidis didn't see where that deflection went. It ended up behind him. Helping out is Garrett Cockrell for his defensive partner, and the Icemen come away with it. It is Theocharidis, who has a goal tonight, his first pro goal. To the right side for Easton Brodzinski, who deflects in. Jacksonville not doing anything fancy right now. They don't need to. Just continue to forecheck, play strong hockey, get pucks in deep, as they say. Savannah does exactly what I just said. They got the puck in deep, but the Icemen are first on it. No pressure for Garrett Cockrell.
No hockey interview would be complete without the phrase, get pucks deep. It's been my experience. That's a staple in any hockey interview.
It's what has to happen.
Yeah.
At all times.
That's true. And it's sound advice.
Yeah, no question about it. It's cliche because it's true. 8:02 to go in the third period. We've got a stoppage. Faceoff will be in the neutral zone, I believe, outside the Savannah blue line. This is about the stage of the game where I worry about whether Savannah will elect to attempt to get this game out of hand. Jacksonville wants nothing to do with it, especially with this being the first game of three games in 3 nights.
Yeah, and they're already shorthanded, especially at the forward position. Because we don't know what the status of Howardchuk will be at this point. So, they got more games to go. They got to play tomorrow night in Orlando and then go on and down into Estero in Southwest Florida and play the Everblades. So, they've got some driving to do. They've got 2 more games to go in this week. This week's just getting started. So they want to stay fresh. They want to get into any extracurriculars. And they certainly don't want to lose any more players from anything that might be suspension-based or injury-based.
Puck is tied up at center right between the 2 team benches. Savannah gets it to the Jacksonville zone. Skinner is on it there for the Icemen. Hunter Skinner has 1 assist this evening. A lot of players with at least 1 point tonight as Panetta drives it around the wall. Great crowd as well on hand tonight. 7,473 on a Wednesday. That is crazy.
Unbelievable.
Jacksonville holds the zone. Hano looking for Lodermeyer in the slot. Knocked away by Savannah. It was just behind Lodermeyer. Great thought there by Luca Hano, who already has 1 fantastic primary assist. That was on the first goal of the night from Brendan Harris. Icemen now in the offensive zone again, right inside the blue line, just a few feet, tied up along the wall. Sal Haney tries to dig it free. Victor Hadfield does dig it loose for Jacksonville. Tries to go to the forehand, got a shot away. It went over the crossbar. Icemen play it back down low. Lodermeyer gives chase against Valou. Valou forehands it up the wall. Held in by Martin, comes back to Savannah, and they will kick it ahead for Corcoran. Looking to go off the boards for Kaufman, and the Ghost Pirates just cannot get much offense generated at all. As Sal Haney looks to clear in. This will be icing against Jacksonville, saying that Sal Haney didn't get to the red line yet. Davids Rositas made that call, the linesman. Sal Haney will protest, but it will not matter. Don't forget, next 2 games and 2 nights on the road. Alex, you'll be on the call tomorrow night. The Icemen at Orlando, then Friday night, Jacksonville at Florida. 2 more crucial games for the Icemen, as assuming they finish this one off, they'll be looking for victory number 8 in a row tomorrow night.
What a ride, and just we talked about it. I mean, just really, this team was at a point they were about a minute and a half away from or without that goal by Lodemeyer in that Orlando game weeks ago of losing 5 in a row, and they didn't.
Savannah scores right off the draw. Is it Blotchman who got the goal?
It is Blotchman. Gets in front of the net there and off the face-off win, and then just flex it towards the net. Lindbaum got a piece of it, but banks in. That one's got to be feeling pretty good for him.
Got it just underneath the right arm of Olaf Lindbaum.
Can't wait to hear the crowd's reaction when they announce his name.
I'm stunned.
He put himself right between the hashes, came to it, and he just wristed the shot. And Lindbaum came to the top of the crease to challenge it, and he kind of went right off his arm and then just deflected in.
Yeah, there's the chorus of boos from the crowd. They know all about it. Puck is back behind the Jacksonville net. Centering feed deflects wide, and we'll see the Icemen. It is 5-2. It's still fairly comfortable, but you don't want to get complacent either. You want to make sure you're still making the right decisions, as Blotchman wants a piece of Aaron Nazarian behind the play. Indirect feed deflects to Craig Martin. Delayed offside against the Icemen. They'll have to clear the zone, and that allows Savannah plenty of chance to skate to center and wrist it in. Lindbaum will glove it down and leave it for Panetta behind the net. 5:43 to go in the game. 5-2 Icemen. Nazarian, a soft forehand in, chipped off glass and out by the Ghost Pirates. Nazarian blasts it right back in. And it's Savannah in control to the right of their netminder. Skio for Phillips. Barely heard Clayton Phillips' name all game long. Adams into the zone for Savannah. Left wing side defended by Skinner. Gets it up high to Phillips at the left point. Cross ice for Skio. Wrist shot whistles well over the crossbar. Comes off the glass for Savannah. It is Como behind the net for Adams. Up high for Phillips at the left point. Wrist shot deflected wide of the net. Como was trying to redirect it on goal. Jacksonville looks to clear out, and they do get it out. Will it reach the goal line? No. They did call that? Did they call that?
Looks like they did.
He touched the puck before it even reached the goal line. That is perplexing to me.
Arlie Johnson is perplexed.
I am perplexed. It happens. It happens often, actually. Sometimes in hockey, sometimes, well, not hockey. We've all been there. Some of you listening or watching on Flow Hockey TV right now might be equally perplexed by what you just saw.
Wish we had the ability to throw polls up and say, how many of our viewers and listeners are perplexed at this exact moment?
We might have to do that.
Oh, man.
It's a great idea, Reader, I think.
Get a flash poll.
We'll put that up on the website post-game.
That needs to be added to the integration of the new format for, Flow Sports. Instant polls, the ability to post those up.
Yep, I love it. I think maybe your best idea of the season there, Reader.
There it is.
I love it. Man goes
Doesn't
down.
happen often.
I know the feeling. Puck is in the neutral zone. Savannah has it. Down to 4:23 to go in the game. Jacksonville up top. 5-2 is the score. Savannah did just score a couple minutes ago and looking for more. Play is in the offensive zone, right side of Lindbaum. Squirts loose for Jacksonville. Brodzinski chips it ahead, finds Brown 2-on-2 with Martin. Brown crisscrosses with Martin. Brown at the left circle, looks for some help. He'll just move it into an open corner. That play never developed, but Jacksonville still has it in the zone. It is Sal Haney. Great drop pass, great glove save as well, as Brown gets the snapshot away on a wonderful look from Matt Salhaney.
Yeah, that was great work there. Good communication and just awareness there by Salhaney. He could have taken the shot. It could have been blocked. He might have gotten it through, but saw that he had Brown in the slot, so just dropped it back to him. Brown, with the right play, had the clean shot, but the goalie made the save.
We'll take one final media timeout. It's Jacksonville on top, 5-2 with 3:57 to go in the contest. You're listening to Jacksonville Icemen Hockey.
Get into the game at Best Bet. Come experience the best in card games, hospitality, and fun at Best Bet Jacksonville, Orange Park, and St. Augustine. You don't have to be a poker pro to have an exciting time. Featuring card games of all limits and easy-to-learn games like Ultimate Texas Hold'em, 3-card poker, and Pai Gow. Wager on exciting simulcast races and enjoy delicious food and drinks. Our card rooms are open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 a.m. and 24 hours on Saturday and Sunday. Details at bestbetjacks.com.
The Jacksonville Icemen are always looking to give back to the communities of North Florida. The team offers a ticket fundraising program that many local nonprofits and schools and charitable organizations can take advantage of. The program is simple. Your organization sells tickets to an Icemen home game, and a portion of each ticket purchase will go directly to your cause. This is a fun and easy way to raise money and gain exposure for your organization or school. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or log on to jacksiceman.com.
Icemen have the puck behind their own net. It's Tim Theocharidis. He has his first professional goal tonight. That was late in the first period on a bomb from the top of the left circle. Savannah takes it over at center ice. They'll play it in deep. 3:27 to go in the game. Jacksonville just looking to get the puck out, and they do. It goes off the linesman, bottled up at center ice because of it, and the Ghost Pirates come away with it. Savannah in their own zone. Rink-wide pass. Adams tries to take it away from Cockrell. The Icemen come away. Big hit from Adams on Jake Hammaker, who is okay, but that could have been a dangerous one. It was a clean hit. Jacksonville with it in their own zone. Here's Garrett Cockrell. Right to left pass for Nazarian. Nazarian, yet another steady game for him with a goal and an assist. And it's Nazarian on the puck as well. Leaves it for Hammaker. Sharp angle shot, turned aside by Paperny. Rebound into the corner. Hammaker on the backhand for Lodermeyer. Lodermeyer at the kick plates, right at the blue line. He'll play it around the wall. Man down for Jacksonville as Nazarian is slow to go to the bench. Icemen keep the puck in the zone. Skinner with a shot deflected. What a save by Paperny as Lodermeyer got a stick on that on the way in. That would have been the third deflected goal for Jacksonville, but now the concern is Aaron Nazarian, who gingerly makes his way to the bench.
Yeah, that's what the Icemen cannot afford. You got your leading goal scorer, going to the bench a little slow. You're already shorthanded on forwards, and you lose one guy tonight who has not returned. That's been Howard Chuck, and now you got Nazarian shaking up, being tended to by the training staff. So not what the Icemen have, are looking for or in need of here at this point.
Face off to the left of Jordan Paperny, who has played very well for Savannah in this one. Ghost Pirates clear it out. It ends up, I believe, going off glass and then out of play. 2:25 to go. Quick look in Estero, Florida. Orlando is hanging in there with the Everblades. 2-2 now in that game. Opening minute of the third period.
Yeah, beat him a couple weekends ago as well.
They did. Luke Lynch with a goal and an assist tonight. He's one of many candidates for your #1 star of the game tonight. He's centering a line with Victor Hadfield and Craig Martin. At the blue line, Garrett Cockrell and Tim Theocharidis. Jacksonville wins the draw. It is Cockrell into the corner for Hadfield. Hadfield plays it down low. Cockrell, the defenseman, activates behind the Savannah goal line. Ghost Pirates come away with the puck. They'll play it behind their net for Darian Skio. Lynch on the forecheck. Skio just ladles it out to center ice. Blotchman with a pass to nobody as Jacksonville plays it back into the zone. Lynch against Skio. Deflected into the corner. Phillips knocks it around the wall. Jacksonville looks to hold it in. They do. Theocharidis into the half boards near side. Logan Drevich takes it over for Savannah. Ghost Pirates clear in. We're now to 1:43 remaining in the game. Jacksonville up 5-2. It is Brown ahead for Brodzinski, who deflects in to the right of Paperny. Corcoran first on it for Savannah. Left side for Nolan Valou. Less than 90 seconds to go now in the game. Savannah playing it off the wall for Moyes. Tries to clear in. Look out, it goes right into the Jacksonville bench, right by Patrick Murphy, strength and conditioning coach. Or is that Matt Conti? No, that's Matty. Matty, of course, does the right thing. Tosses it over the glass straight to a youngster in the first row.
Always, yes.
He knows what it's all about. He's not the only one, but he definitely knows what it's all about. So a face-off right at the center ice face-off dot as the Ghost Pirates take control. It's Valou from center, rimming it around. Limbaum stops it behind his net, leaving it there for Panetta. Panetta can't clear it out. Savannah looks to center. Brent Peterson, who we've almost heard nothing from since the first period. Heard quite a bit of him in the first period. After that, very little. But he's out there right now in the final minute. And now in the final minute of period number 3, Jacksonville just trying to have the clock tick away. Peterson for Savannah. Has it knocked free by Jacksonville. Here come the Icemen. 2-on-2. Harris with Brodzinski. Harris plays it in deep. Brodzinski gives chase. Harris tries to come in as the third man. Instead, it is Corcoran taking over. Out to center ice. Jacob Panetta steals it. Tosses it up the right side, out of the reach of Brodzinski. Down to 32 seconds to go in the game. Savannah into the offensive zone. Peterson blows a tire. Jacksonville chips it off the glass. Lodermeyer over the blue line, looking to go wide on Como. Savannah comes away with 18 seconds to go in the game, but the Icemen are going to come away with a victory tonight, and they will extend their winning streak to 7 in a row as Lindbaum drops the puck down for Theocharidis with 7 seconds remaining. The Icemen play it out to center. That will do it. 7 straight for Jacksonville, their second longest winning streak in franchise history, and 2 more points on the board for the Icemen, Reader.
Yeah, this is big for Jacksonville as the Icemen come away with the big victory here tonight as they congratulate their goaltender Olaf Lindbaum, who will earn yet another big-time win here today. Didn't have to face a lot of shots. The Icemen were really good in the defensive efforts there in limiting the amount of shots that Savannah had. Only 18 shots on goal. Lindbaum earns the win, making 16 saves. Meanwhile, the Icemen, 29 shots on net. They're going to salute their fans out at center ice. This crowd of over 7,000 here tonight. A great Wednesday night crowd here just before the holiday break. And this is obviously the last home game before the holiday break. The Icemen will be back on home ice, though, on Wednesday of next week. That is December 28th. So 1 week from today, they're back home, and they'll be taking on the Florida Everblades in that contest. And it'll be another Wednesday game, which means $3 beer and wine specials as well. But a happy bunch down on the ice. The Icemen now winning 7 straight games and a impressive 5-2 victory over the Savannah Ghost Pirates here today. Great way to start off this 3-3 for Jacksonville. And what a week it has been here for this club. Coming off a pair of wins on the road in Tulsa, Oklahoma, coming back home here and getting a win on home ice once again. The Icemen have now won, I believe, 5 straight at home, and again, 7 overall. And they get a win against a South Division foe. The Icemen have had a tough time scoring goals and getting wins against South Division teams. Tonight was a little bit more of, I don't want to say it wasn't a breeze or anything by that matter, but they were a little bit more comfortable throughout. They were able to build a lead in the second, and then in the third period made it easier for them to try to lock this game down. That's exactly what they did here. They did allow a goal in the third period from Nico Blochman, who gets the tally, his first goal of the season, as he gets a big tally as well. We'll have our 3 stars coming up here in just a moment, and Arlie will be with our number 1 star. We'll send it down to Joe Massa. But our defensive player of the game is Tim Theocharidis, who had his first professional goal here tonight. He's got the T-shirt. He's going to chuck it out into the stands. But big congratulations to him.
3 stars of the game. Tim, don't go anywhere. Your number 3 star of the game, scoring his first professional goal, Tim Theocharidis.
So he stays on the ice, gets his first professional goal. Good for Tim. Been working hard here and gets another T-shirt to toss out. So he gets the extended curtain call. But the rookie defenseman, great solid game for him here tonight.
Number 2 star of the game from your Jacksonville Icemen with a goal and an assist, number 39, Matt Salhaney.
Welcome back, Matt. Matt Salhaney getting a number 2 star tonight. He had a goal and an assist in this game. +2 rating. Aaron Nazarian also a goal and an assist in this contest. Brendan Harris, a goal and assist in this contest. The Icemen really spreading it out, but great to see Matt Salhaney in just his second home game. I know he was out for quite some time with that injury, but he's back.
Your number 1 star of the game, scoring his 6th goal of the season. It happened to be a game-winning goal, number 9, Luke Lynch.
Yeah, Luke Lynch, he has been on a tear here, extended his point streak to now 4 games. 7 points in those 4 games, had a goal, an assist, and a +3 rating tonight with 3 shots on net. He's going to be joined down ice side with Arlie Johnson.
Lynchy, it's a 7-game win streak for the Icemen. Now this is the 2nd longest streak in franchise history. I think tonight is a perfect microcosm for how well this team is playing right now. Consistent, balanced, and smart.
Yeah, I think our level of intensity has been high and making the right plays at the right times, and it's given us success. So we just gotta keep things going in the right direction.
You had a big win in Tulsa this past weekend, a couple of road games there, coming back home before Christmas. Talk about this 3-game and 3-night stretch and just how you keep this momentum rolling.
Yeah, I think it's the little things, you know, taking care of your bodies and everything like that, and bringing the same intensity each and every night to the rink, and, you know, let the things take care of themselves.
And your game is picking up also, not just tonight, but over the last couple of weeks. Talk to me about your confidence and where you are at an individual level right now.
Yeah, well, the goal, Nazi shot right off my stick, so I'll have to go in and thank him about that one. So, you know, just keep trying to do the right things and play hard, and, you know, it should take care of itself.
And looking for 8 in a row tomorrow night in Orlando. Well done, Lynchy. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Back to you, Joe.
And there you have it, your number 1 star of the game, Luke Lynch here. He's been on a tear, and a great piece of this victory here tonight. Luke Lynch, outstanding game here this evening. Jacksonville picks up the victory as we will recap this game here. And Icemen getting this 5-2 victory, but it was Savannah scoring in this game first at 12:30 of the first period on a shot by Marlowe. Vincent Marlowe getting a shot that was just kind of a fluky type goal. I mean, he got it to the net. The goaltender for the Icemen, Olaf Lindbaum, was expecting to play that one with his glove and then had to quickly react. He tried to get his shoulder up to knock it away as it changed direction on him and just kind of flipped into the net. Kind of a fortuitous goal, but certainly Savannah, they've had a tough time scoring goals. They'll take it. 9th of the year, that time by Marlowe, set up by Drevich, and the Icemen were trailing in that game at that point 1-0. But it didn't take long for the Icemen. About 2 minutes later, Brendan Harris on a delayed penalty. It was a 6-on-5 situation for Jacksonville on a delayed penalty call. And the Icemen would get a nice play. Hano, I thought he was going to shoot the puck and go for the shot. But instead, it was like a slap pass, diagonal, and got it to Harris from a tough angle, who put it home behind the goaltender, Hansen. Harris gets his 3rd of the season, and it was set up by Hano and Martin, and it was a tie game at 1-1. Then the Icemen would score about a minute and a half later. Tim Theochardis netting his first professional goal along the boards as it would rip into the net, set up by Hadfield and Salhaney. 2-1 Jacksonville at the end of the first period of play. We would head to the second. Halfway through, it was Luke Lynch netting his 6th of the year, set up by Aaron Nazarian. A tip shot by Lynch on the Nazarian shot after a nice long sequence by the Icemen to work the puck around the zone. Hano picks up his 2nd assist of the game on that tally. It was 3-1 Jacksonville. Then at 15:04, scramble in front of the net. It was Harris and Martin battling for it. Harris was able to stop it. He tried to flip a backhander. It got blocked by a defenseman's stick, but guess who was around the net? It was number 22, Aaron Nazarian, putting it in on the backhand for his 11th of the year. Made it 4-1 Jacksonville. Again, Harris and Martin factoring on the assist. And then at 16:13, just before the close of the second period, the Icemen would strike again. Matt Salhaney netting his 2nd of the year, set up by Luke Lynch and Hunter Skinner. And it was a 5-1 game at that point. The Icemen were beaming with confidence heading into the 3rd period, and then they would lock it down for the most part. They held Savannah to just 4 shots on net in that 3rd period of play, and the Icemen doing a pretty good job in that regard. Of all people to get a goal, Nico Blochman would, off a faceoff, get a wrister from the slot, and he would hit it right off the arm of Olaf Lindbaum, and it would bank in. Lindbaum couldn't quite get all of that one. It goes in for Blochman, who gets his first in his Savannah Ghost Pirates debut. Victor and Nas get the assist on that tally. Made it a 5-2 game, but Jacksonville closed it out from there. Final shots on goal tally, 29 for Jacksonville, 18 for Savannah. And both teams got 2 cracks at the power play tonight. Neither team able to light the lamp. Both teams 0 for 2 with the man advantage. 3 stars, as we mentioned, Tim Theochardis, the number 3 star. Number 2 went to Matt Salhaney. And the number 1 star went to Luke Lynch as the Icemen win their 7th in a row by a score of 5-2 in front of an announced crowd of 7,473 on a Wednesday night.
Amazing.
Here in Jacksonville. As I welcome back Arlie Johnson. And Arlie, what can you say? Big victory here tonight. The Icemen rolling, and what a way to start the 3-3.
They continue on. It is 7th straight now for Jacksonville, and I would give the number 4 star to the Jacksonville crowd.
Yes.
7,400 plus on a Wednesday night is insane that you would be able to do that, as everybody's preparing for a Christmas break right now from school, from work, wherever it might happen to be. It was hard to pick your 3 stars tonight because so many people did something to contribute tonight. I mean, you're looking at, a couple of assists from Luke Martin, a couple of assists from Luca Hano. Lindbaum did his part early in the game. The defense just in general, things that you don't see on a scoreboard. They were just suffocating defensively on Savannah for large parts of this game. Only 18 shots allowed in this contest. Everybody did something to contribute, and that is what really head coach Nick Luco likes to hang his hat on as a coach, is that everybody can contribute. Everybody can do their part. No weak links. Make the smart plays, make the right decisions. And they're starting to do that right now. Eerily similar to last year, I've got to say, right now, where they started off slow, were wondering, scratching their heads, what's going on here? Next thing you know, they catch fire in early December, just like last year. 9-game winning streak last year, 7 games and counting right now this year into December. It's almost like a mirror image of one another right now.
It is. It's very eerie how everything's played out, and it's almost in the same sequence. A team struggling to score, couldn't find ways to win, and now they get hot in December and rolled. I mean, the Icemen ended up with 10 wins total in December last year. And then obviously the taxi squads reared its head there a little bit there in January, and the Icemen were kind of losing bodies. It's a long season, Arlie, but when you're in this South Division, the way it is playing out right now, you have got to continue to get wins and points, and because that's really the name of the game right now. These teams are just battling for it, and it's tight. It is tight, Arlie, and the Icemen are going to continue with Orlando and Florida here for the remainder of the week of this 3-3. They're going to get some opportunities to make some noise here this week if they can continue the streak.
And those are two teams that are playing each other tonight right now, and right now it's going the way that Jacksonville wants that one to go also. Still time left, 11 minutes to go, but Orlando has the lead on the road at Florida, 3-2 right now. Ross Olson, the go-ahead goal in the opening minute of the third period there. So as it stands right now, Jacksonville with the victory tonight. Again, it's 7 in a row now for the Icemen. They are 15-9 on the season, up to 30 points on the campaign. They currently sit 1 point behind South Carolina and Florida. They currently sit 2 points behind first place Atlanta. Jacksonville, remember, going into their 4-game losing streak, which is adjacent to this existing 7-game winning streak. Jacksonville was starting to have it slip away. They had gone down to a game against Orlando where the loser was going to be in last place in the division in that specific game. Jacksonville ended up winning it in overtime, and now look where they are. As of this moment, they are 2 points out of first place in the South Division. What a turnaround for this Icemen club.
Yeah, they are rolling right now, feeling good. They're a confident bunch, and that's great to see. And they're a group that just enjoy coming to the rink every day. I was just talking on the road trip with a couple people on the staff, and it's pretty remarkable, Arlie, when you look at, I think there were 7 or 8 guys that are in their 3rd season here in Jacksonville. One guy that's, Craig Martin, now that he's back, he's now played in parts of the last 4 seasons.
Yeah.
And then a couple returning players, 2-year players. You don't often get that type of core and that family type atmosphere in this league. It's usually just a completely different team the next year. That's not the case. These guys want to play here. They enjoy being around each other. And I think there's something to be said for that in the culture that's been created. And right now, it's showing that they're having a good time. I think it's pretty remarkable.
Yeah, I totally agree. I couldn't agree more, actually, Alex. The culture for this team, to use your word there, is something that the fans don't necessarily see. They just see the product on the ice. It does translate on the ice, and it is working that way, but behind the scenes, you would know this better than anybody, Reader, that the culture for this team is absolutely top-notch. And oftentimes, it doesn't always translate into a very good hockey team, but when it works to perfection. And right now, I think that's what we're seeing from Jacksonville right now. They're playing well, they're playing confident, they're playing for each other more than anybody else. Or more than anything else, I should say. So that's going to do it for this game. That's going to do it for me for pre-Christmas, but we're going to hear from you, Reader, over the next 2 nights. Another big one for the Icemen tomorrow evening, Jacksonville at Orlando tomorrow night from the Amway Center. Then Friday night, the Icemen will finish off a 3-game and 3-night stretch as they visit the Florida Everblades. That will certainly be a critical one for the Icemen, and for Florida for that matter. However, for me, that will do it. I have a chance to say goodbye and thank you for all my people that are listening. Thanks to Gemstone Media, of course. Thanks to our off-ice crew led by Jay Eilers. And, of course, to my family who I'm going to visit in the morning. I'm actually flying out to Boston tomorrow morning. so can't wait to see my family. I hope all of you get the opportunity to spend the holidays with your loved ones as well, and I hope you're as excited about your upcoming holidays as I am about mine. Alex, for you, this is Arlie Johnson saying goodnight. Your final score once again this evening was the Jacksonville Icemen 5, the Savannah Ghost Pirates 2. 7 straight wins now for the Icemen. Thank you so much for being with us, as always. Have a wonderful evening, and this was a great holiday season for hockey.